Yeah. If you guys ready to get started today, let me see those airplane emojis in the chat. Airplane emojis in the chat if you guys are ready to roll. Yes, sir. Wow, wow, wow. I see you guys, I see you. Friends, make sure everybody says welcome to Franz Plays. New to the channel, welcome to the stream, my good friend. You got here just in time. We just getting started. I am almost ready to jump into the cockpit of this beautiful A300. From iniBuilds V2. And we're in Ontario, KONT. Sorry, I take it back. Sorry, we're in Phoenix. My bad. We are in Phoenix today, going to Ontario. Midnight Maverick, welcome to the stream, my friend. I know the camera's off. I know. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Check, check, check. You guys hear me all right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, yeah. All aboard! Thank you so much, Dindonies, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Good to see you, my good friend. Yes, sir, we are live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, on freaking Twitter. Yeah, why the heck not? Hey, Hog, you could also fly with me, my friend. Come on, join me, my friend, join me. All right. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy, Blue, is this enough camera for you? You guys are saying, why is your camera off? Is this enough camera for you? Anyways, guys, welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and we are in X-Plane 11 again, in the A300 from INI, representing the V2 today, rocking the UPS livery, flying from Phoenix to Ontario, and if we have enough time, we may just do a second leg over to Vegas. So if we hurry up with the shout outs and getting started, we might make it happen, you dig? So it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm looking forward to it, you got me? But hopefully you guys are doing all right. Welcome to the stream. Amar Beg, good to see my good friend Dindo. Hawk Flies, good to see you. Rob Zones is in the building. I see my friend Franz. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hawk Flies is in the building. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Infinite Flight Pro, good to see you. Good to see you. Wally Pearson, welcome to the stream. FS Insane, welcome aboard, my good friend. Good to see you. There's plenty of seats in the cargo bay. It ain't got no flight attendants or anything like that. Lee, welcome to the stream. Anthony Plays, good to see you. You're flying with me today in the Zebo. Beautiful, my friend. Good to see you. If you guys want to join me, we are on VATSIM. You can be on Microsoft Flight Sim, P3D, FSX, X-Plane. It doesn't matter as long as you're connected to VATSIM. There's no ATC, so if you're not really good at that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. At least at the moment. But yeah, so come through, fly with us today. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good short flight, less than an hour, up to Ontario, over there next to LAX. Assembly, welcome to the stream as well. Victor, good to see you. Welcome aboard, my good friend. Make sure I'm not missing anybody before we hop into the cockpit and get going. Spotty TLV, good to see you, or good evening, good morning. Buenos dias, bon dia, bonjour, everything. Stefan, welcome to the stream. Did I miss anybody? Oh snap, I just blocked somebody on accident. I'm sorry. Who was that? Can I unblock them? I'm clicking buttons too fast. I apologize. Tails Gabrielle, I just blocked you on accident. You are a freaking amazing person. You are loved. You are valuable. I did not mean to block you. I really do apologize. I'm gonna try to figure out how to undo that. I don't know how right now. Mr. Music for All, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Ashton Jenkins, good to see you. Spectre, Raj Patil is in the building. HD in the building. Paying attention, you might want to, bro, listen, I got some things to say about this plane. I got some things to say about this plane. Seriously. So without further ado, let's make it happen, all right? Let me see, let's get the music turned down just a little bit. Intro is over. You dig? Spotify coming down. If you guys ever want to listen to like my stream playlist, you can type in !music in the chat. That'll take you to my Spotify playlist. Speaking of Spotify, the Blue Experience, our weekly podcast, is also now on Spotify. If we take a listen to that, we talk all about flight sim and aviation. Has some great guests on there between me and XP. It's lots and lots of fun. Welcome, Raj from India. Good to see you, my good friend. Good to see you. Path of Curiosity, welcome to the stream as well. All right, so first of all, if you guys have been following the channel and been hanging out with me the last few or so streams, you know that I am actually still brand new to this aircraft. I bought it, I think, during the Cross the Pond sale. It also went on sale during Black Friday, and I think it's also on sale right now. Maybe. I know it's for sale. I'm not sure if it's on sale. But yeah, so I fell in love with this plane. I fell in love with V1 of the A300, and then I started hearing rumors that V2 was coming out. I was like, well, how much better can it get? Seriously, because I already like this plane a heck of a lot, and trust me when I say they have made it even better. I have slept on this plane for probably almost a year. When it came out, it was right around the time Microsoft Flight Sim came out. And I was like, why the heck do I want an airliner in X-Plane when I got Microsoft Flight Sim? Well, I didn't know what the future held. So I finally bought it, and I have no regrets. If you love, I mean, it has passenger routes too. Obviously today in the real world you don't see very many passenger routes with this plane, so I tend to fly at cargo, but I ain't mad because I like running cargo runs. So it's beautiful. They've upgraded the textures. There's a whole list of things they've made better, and I can't even go through them all because I don't even understand them. But today we're gonna fly it and hopefully not crash. That's always the goal, right? Don't die, don't screw up. So yeah. So let's go ahead and shut the music off completely. One of the things that they did change as well is they've actually upgraded all the sounds. As you guys know me, I'm big on sounds. I'm big on that sound immersion. So definitely have, if you have headphones, Plug in your headphones, your AirPods, whatever. Sunny504, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Simply Bob, good to see you as well. Appreciate you, Sunny. Thank you, man, for coming through. But yeah. So sounds have been upgraded, so I'm gonna have them pumped up today. I'm gonna try to do a little less talking. Let me go ahead and get the aircraft going and started so we can try to hopefully make a second leg in today. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I do have a bit of a time limit here, but we'll try. So we'll first go into our load sheet. Where's my iPad? Here it is. iPad right in front of me. Also, we are rocking. I had an interesting comment yesterday. I want to show off my setup today because you guys know I've been rocking the TCA yoke and throttle, but today and last stream we've actually been rocking a different variation of that setup, and that is the TCA yoke with the honeycomb throttle. So real quick flash over to see what that looks like. So we got the TCA yoke, which I'm freaking in love with, and then we have our honeycomb throttle, which I'm also in love with. Now don't get me wrong, I definitely love Thrustmaster's throttle too, but it doesn't have as much abilities as this does. And so I just recently got this before the throttle came in, and I've really been enjoying it. You can already hear the sound of the speed brakes and the flaps in the background, so it's pretty cool. That's my setup. I also have a radio panel here that I got from Logitech. So that is what my setup is, and I got my charts here. But we'll go back over to our main cam. So we'll have that camera up whenever we're doing the landing and stuff like that. But all right, cool. So where's SimBrief? So we need to get SimBrief ready. And again, if you're just joining us, welcome aboard. We are flying from Phoenix to Ontario, California, and I'll show you guys where that is later, but for right now we need to get our zero fuel weight and things like that. So our ZF dub is going to be 260.6, or actually 260.4, so 260.4. Enter. And they actually changed how the iPad works. I kind of personally think I like the old way better, where you can kind of like set your weight and balance in here, kind of more specific, but you know, I guess this is probably more true to life. Fuel on board, we're going to need 26,798, so I'm gonna put 26.8. Let's just round up. How about we do that? So 26.8 and enter, and that should be good to go there. And then I think we should be able to hit just load payload. It's going to compute that. We should get a ZFW. There it is, our center of gravity, I should say, 27.0. So that looks good to me. And let me see what else we got. The effing trim work on this stream. Hopefully the trim works. Yeah, hopefully the trim works today. We had an issue last time when the trim was tripping for real. Thank you, Jason Riddle, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. You're amazing. Thank you so much for coming through. Good to see you. Infinite Flight Pro says, don't tell anyone, but I snuck into one of the cargo boxes so I can fly with you. That sounds amazing. Matter of fact, those cargo boxes are just out here. As soon as we finish our payload, we'll start loading them in. That's amazing. I won't tell anybody. It's not going to be comfortable. That's all I'm going to say. I actually feel sorry for you a little bit. So we're going to definitely have to butter just for Infinite Flight Pro. All right, let's get the batteries on. So battery 1, battery 2, and battery 3. This plane has always sounded amazing to me. It sounds similar to how V1 sound, but they have made a few changes to the sounds, and you'll definitely notice them if you're familiar with this plane. So, all right, so batteries are on. Next, we'll do the external power. Oh, yeah. All right, we are going to have to turn that down because those avionics fans are loud. So we'll bring that down maybe a little more. I don't want to have to yell in the microphone. I don't want your ears to be bleeding on today's stream. All right, cool. So external power is connected. We will go up to the ADIRs. So one thing I noticed as we're doing that, nav, was from V1 to V2, you have to re-download all of your liveries because the old liveries are no longer compatible. You also have to redo your camera settings. So like my X camera presets do not work, so I had to go back and completely redo that, which was a pain, but you know, it is what it is. Where do I go? In it, I think. Yeah, in it. So we're going from Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray / Kilo Oscar November Tango. And again, guys, if you're asking any question in the chat, I'm kind of face down into the MCDU, so not really looking at that right now. So save any important questions to the end. We're cruising at 32,000 feet today. 3200. Cost index will be 36. Anything else on this page? Cruise wind 261/83. There we go. And I think that's it. We can go to the next page. I think we probably should make a flight ID though. How do I go back a page? Is there a previous page or only a next page? I think it's only a next page. Flight ID will be UPS 116. There we go. All right, cool. So let's get some lights up in here. So we'll go down here. Where's it at? There it is, over here on the left. There we go. Got some lighting. And get some lighting over here too. What up, MD10? Welcome to the stream. This flight is 58 minutes. That's what it says. All right, deers are loading up. Let's go ahead. We do actually have our payload, which is good. We'll go to Center Perf, and we'll go first actually to EFB, ground ops, ground services, a loader. And this is actually new. Before, whenever you went to loader, it would just call the loader out and start automatically loading. Now, what they've changed, we'll actually call the fuel truck out. When you click on loader, it brings just the loader out, and it brings the cargo out to the ramp, but it will not load it. So like in the A300 before, where you would call it out and it would be like done way before you're ready to go. Now you can actually delay that and be like, all right, you can start loading now that I'm actually ready for you to start loading. So that's gonna start loading. The rest of that's fine. We'll go back to return, load sheet, Centio. We'll put in our IKO. So we are in Phoenix, Kilo Papa Hotel X-ray. Enter that. Expecting runway 2. What runway are we using today? We are using runway 08. Let me see if that's legit in Phoenix. Yeah. We might be far from that. Oh, that's we are definitely not using runway 8. We're on the south side of the Phoenix, and 8 is on the north side. That will be a very long taxi. So we're gonna instead go for 07 left, and that should be good. It is actually wet here. It's actually raining, even though you can't see it, but it is raining. So I'm gonna put that on wet, and we'll hit compute. Oh wait, I think I'm missing something. Oh, takeoff weight. What is our takeoff weight? That's gonna be back a page, I think. Right? No. Oh, here it is. Takeoff weight is 377.2. Yeah, I think that's it. That's max takeoff weight. What is our actual takeoff weight? 62.0? No, that's the payload. I think it's gonna be. Why am I having a brain fart right now? No, ATC is not online at the moment out here. It's like early in the West Coast. Yeah, I was gonna do it on Pilot Edge, but I'm not ready in this particular plane to make that happen. What is the actual weight? I'm just gonna go with. Okay, I know what it is. I'm gonna use a sim brief one. So load sheet, sim PRF. And takeoff weight is going to be 260. 260.7. Alright, there it is. That's our takeoff weight. Alright, now. Status request. That's what I was missing. I forgot. It's like I'm missing something. I need to click on something. Alright, so that's going. I got my charts already ready here on my setup. My iPad. And that's done. We got our wind 210 at 5. Outside temperature is 9. QNH 1009. And we can compute that. Yeah, guys, today's flight is 58 minutes. Short flight. Our first flight is 58 minutes. If we get there, if we get off the ground soon enough, we can do a second flight. But if we take forever, we're only gonna do one flight today. So I'm trying to hurry through this. All right, so another cool thing is this second, like, it's like down here, there's like another little FMC looking thing. And you can go down here and do some other really cool stuff. You can do like ACARs, which I don't think I have set up correctly, but I did make a log on. So you can also import your SimBrief route. So you can do company route and that should upload. We'll see here, this company route uplink done, which is very cool. And if you want to know how to set that up, if you go over to your EFB, go to settings, and then go to set username, SimBrief username. Mine is just Blue Arrow. You hit OK, and you do that, and that's it. And then you also need to go to the next page, and I think it's the radio panel CPDLC, to make sure that you have this thing down here. And then also this set HRRBR login thing, which I have never heard of in my life, so I think it's a P3D thing. You need to go and research HRRBR ACARS and find out how to get your HRRBR log on. I actually happen to have one, so yeah. And then that's how you now go down here and get this stuff. And you could also go into ACARS and request weather, which is what we're going to do, and get our METAR for Kilo Papa Hotel X-ray. And kind of just like the fly-by-wire A320, very cool feature is that you can actually print this out. So I'm going to click on that. That's going to give us our METAR. Hit print, and look at that. Ain't that sick? Yes, the weather's very nice here in Texas today, or in Houston, around Houston area. If you click on that, that's, ooh, it even has a tear sound. It goes up here to your, that's sick, right? That's really cool. I like that feature. All right, I'm getting distracted already. So uplink has been done. We got our whole flight plan in here. We go to flight plan, we'll see our flight plans in here. It's a very simple flight plan. Basically all we have is a departure and arrival. We could have done that manually. I'm gonna click on Phoenix, and we're gonna put our SID in. Again, we said we're gonna be using 207 right for departure, and our departure is the Keys 2. There, Kings 2 via Harbor 07 right. Oh, I think I just deleted it. Go away. Yeah, I deleted it. Yeah, Kings 2 Harbor. There it is, insert. Alright, so there's our departure. We'll scroll down, we'll see all that. I love that in this MCDU it actually shows above the waypoint what departure that waypoint is associated with, so you understand what all the waypoints are in that departure or arrival. Go to Ontario, our star is going to be the Scooby 2. Scooby Snacks 2. PHRED, I don't know how to say that. And then we're going to try to land on 26 left. Is that, yeah, we're going to try to land at 26 left. It's a shorter runway, but it's still 10,000 feet. That's plenty of runway. That thing always surprises me. That's actually the main door shutting, the cargo door shutting. And let's see, what do we want to transition at? We're going to transition at Taco. I like that. I like the name of that, Taco. Let's go with that. And it looks like it didn't actually put in. I think you have to put your runway first, or it won't actually apply to the rest. There it is. All right, and good. Insert. All right, checking for any discos, just continuities. Wow, good, beautiful, perfect. All right, so after that, what do we do next? We just finished setting up the plane. I think I skipped a few steps here. Let's go back up top, and we'll get our ground control on, our galley power, which is here, our pitch trim and yaw damper. There's our yaw damper. Here's our pitch trim. Beautiful. Fuel pumps are gonna come on. Our cargo fire protection or smoke detectors are all gonna come on. I think we have missed a few. And then our probe heat and our window heat. And emergency exit lights will be armed. We'll get the seatbelt signs on for those who are with us. Token signs on. Nav logo lights on. And I think that's all we need to do right now. Let's go get the APU started up. APU master switch to start, and boom, there it is. What is this? Can you click on that? No, I think I'll click on that. Sounds good, Chief. I got you in the jump seat, bro. We got you in the jump seat. All right, cool. So we've done that really cool feature. We can kind of leave that up. We don't really need to do anything else here. Oh, actually we need to tune. So 122.8, and we're gonna squawk 2116 in case any ATC gets online. And we're just about ready to push. As soon as the APU is done, this should say APU avail, forward cabin not closed. So that's okay, we'll close it. Alright, APU's fired up. We'll look up top, it should say avail. It does, we'll get the APU bleed on. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get ready to go. Alright, these are our V speeds. We can send this data to the FMC. And we'll go over to, I think it's TO, right? Yeah, so 148, 149, and our V2 is 151. So we'll set that here. There it is, 151. I'm not sure why, it says my APU gen is off. We'll turn it on, we'll turn off the external power. And disconnect the external power. And all the ground services can head out. So fuel truck, we're done with you. Loader, you can go ahead and remove loader. Air stairs can go. External power can go. And we'll get the pushback. Oh, actually, we don't need a pushback today. I just thought about that because we're parked. So yeah, so we're parked like in this weird spot, right? So we don't actually have to push back. So we're just gonna pull straight out. We'll get the engine started and pull straight out. So we'll start the engines up right here. All right, cool. Hopefully I'm not missing anything in my checklist. APU's on, APU start, APU avail. External power disconnected, parking brake, shocks. Yeah, we'll get the, go ahead and get rid of the shocks. Parking brake's on. And we'll go back to make sure that all the doors are closed. Close all. That's good. Back to our takeoff performance page, and we'll go up top, and we will turn, or we will shut the cockpit door. So lock. Turn the beacon light on. Whoops, wrong button. Beacon light on. And I think we're ready to start. Like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we're all right. So let's go ahead and start the engines up. And we'll do ignition right here. Put that on B. Actually, we'll do A. Everybody uses B. We'll use A. And we'll start engine 1. Put up in coat. N2 down here is rising. Alright, that's good. Let's go down here and engine 1. Still not stable yet, still spooling up. Yeah. That's loud. Wow, it's loud in here. Alright, we'll bring it down a little bit. Alright, so I have engine number 2. And let's listen to this one from the outside. I'm not sure how it's gonna sound, but we'll see. We're kind of doing this together. There's 17%. Wait for the 20, and then we'll go outside. It's Leo. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. All right, there's 20. Engine 2. Let's go outside. Not gonna lie, outside I don't really sound like nothing. Sound like all I can hear is a freaking APU. That's really all I hear is the APU loud as heck. I think I can appreciate it better from the inside. We gotta appreciate these sounds, man. Why are my gens off? Usually that's on automatically. So I believe this plane now has state saving. So I did do a flight last night to test everything. And it's possible that I may have pressed some buttons that turned some things off. So we really gotta watch out for that. Alright, we'll just double check the the overhead. We'll get the noises down a little bit while we concentrate on that. We'll get the ATSs on, the American Truck Sim switches. Let's see, from what I can see, everything looks good to me, but I'm also not a professional. So I could definitely be missing a button or two, but it looks todo bien to me. Runway turnoffs are coming on, taxi lights are coming on. We'll be very short taxi, so I want to get everything done now. And that's good to go. All right, let's get our so let's get the camera up, and we'll get our flaps down. Alright, so flaps for actually, what are our flap settings for takeoff today? I forgot. 1515? Yeah, 1515. Oh, it's gonna be there. Oh, that's too far. Right there, it'll be 1515. Back to our FMC, initialize, whatever that means. Okay. So 148, 149, and 151. Trim is gonna be 1.0 up. Let's check on that. There we go. All right, let's get it, guys. I'm ready. Park brake release. And for the taxi, you definitely want your headphones on. I'm gonna shut up. It's a short taxi, but I just want you to listen to it. I'm gonna get my track IR activated, and we're gonna roll out of here like a boss. Don Finuzzi, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yes, the APU is on. We need to shut the APU off too, so we'll do that. Thank you for the reminder, guys. You guys always keep me on my game. Yes, I am very glad we get Atlas 747s. We get multiple Atlas 747s in Houston. Where is my transponder? Oh, here it is, transponder. Go. All right, we're ready to go, guys. Park brake is released. Give it a little bit of throttle. Listen to that whine. Oh yeah. Hello from Chicago, my friend. Good to see you. There's a throwback UPS 757 right there. And while we're rolling, we'll do a quick flight control check. All aboard! Thank you so much, Rodrigo, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, my good friend. Alright, it's working. Alright, where's my charts? Which way are we going? American CRJ taking off or landing ahead of us? That's gonna be a left turn here. Welcome Patrick from Belgium, good to see you, my friend. And hello from Maryland, Jalen, good to see you. Oh yeah, we're on VATSIM. Phoenix traffic. UPS 116 heavy is taxiing to runway 7 right via no hotel. Phoenix traffic. Hey, auto brakes to max. RMR spoilers. Got Toga selected here. And we going up to cruise, 32,000 feet. Yeah, Anthony, that was an AI plane. Just flew by. All aboard! Thank you so much, Diego, for that subscription as well. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Alright, guys, we're doing the Keynes to RNAV departure. That's going to have us taking off at a heading of 078 off of runway 7 right. And let's get my altitude selected here. There we go. So I'm going to put in my heading 078. I love that whine sound. You guys are requesting outside sound, so hold on, let me turn it down first. Turn it down first, we'll do a drive-by. Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do. It doesn't sound wrong. It doesn't sound as potent as the interior sounds, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds about right. It just doesn't sound like as... It doesn't have as many layers to it, you know what I mean? Alright, guys, we're holding short here at Hotel 1 and 7 right. And if from what I can see, I don't see anybody on final. And I don't see anybody behind us. So I think we're good to go here. So Phoenix traffic, UPS 116 heavy taking off runway 07 right, departing to the east, sorry, west. Phoenix traffic. I got American Airlines over there, 77 ahead of us. We'll get the strobe lights on, landing lights on, wing lights on, nose wheel lights on, give it some power. Our flaps are set, trim is set, auto brake is set, squawking Charlie. Altitude is set, speed is set. Now let's get some lighting. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. Lighting over... Oh, I guess it's okay. You're gonna want those headphones on. Oh god, 737 using the whole runway. Wow, you see the way he whipped that thing around? Sheesh. AP is off. We did forget our altimeter. That's the one thing we did forget. I was like, I'm forgetting something. What is it? Let me find out what the altimeter is. Altimeter is 2980. I'm gonna set that right now. I can barely see it, but I'm gonna set it. Hold on. Why do I have double lines here? 2980? 2980. 2980. There it is. Alright, cool, ready. Alright. Without further ado, guys, the part you've been waiting for is the takeoff, the rollout. Again, headphones on. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna turn it up. Toga. No? No toga? No toga? Oh, I gotta hit my button. I think I have a button for it. There it is, toga. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. Just enough runway. Wow. Positive rate geared up. Heading 078. Got this rain here on the departure. Flaps coming up. We're gonna fly by hand a bit. Change my speed. Bro, this thing got some power to it for real. Here comes our first turn. Trying to practice being smooth on the yoke. I know we don't have any passengers, but we do have one person in the cargo bin. Passing 7,000 now. Phoenix traffic, PS 116 is airborne, passing 7,500, making a right turn. Our flaps up, yep. If only I had those real nice X-Plane 12 or Microsoft Flight Sim windshield effects for the rain. Alright, now we're above the clouds and above the precipitation. There's 10,000 feet. And the plane flies so smooth, I actually turned off or disabled XP Realistic so that I could really get a feel for the plane. And once we roll out, we'll turn the autopilot on. There's 12,000. A little wide on that turn. Just trimming it out a little bit. Yeah, I love flying by hand, man. I'm gonna switch to climb, and I'm gonna roll out this way. Give it to the autopilot. Hit profile. I don't think we actually have icing. I think we're okay. Why does it say CGXX? Speed limit exceeded. Thank you so much, Shimon, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, why does my CG say XX? Did I not initialize that earlier? I don't know. I can't do it now. Alright, we're looking good though. Plane is doing what the plane is supposed to be doing. And everything's working out. Let's go outside. And turn the sound down so I don't kill your ears because it's going to be loud out there. I believe, what is this, Arizona? I think I have V States, Arizona. And there's Phoenix International right there off our right wing. Turn it down even more. These sounds today, it has been so loud. I personally love it. Like, whenever I'm flying on my own, I mentioned this before, I have this certain sounds, you know, turned up because I'm not talking over it. But yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, Phoenix, that airport I believe is by Short Final Design or Mr. X. It's a payware airport, so definitely check it out. Very good. Now heading west from Phoenix. And Phoenix is a gorgeous area, like a surrounding areas. I love flying in and out of Phoenix. Get the kind of the desert mountains and whatnot. Getting a little rain though today. Rover Sport, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Patrick, how's the yoke? I love it, man. I really do. You could ask anybody who's received it. I know a lot of you guys who pre-ordered it should be receiving yours now, and a lot of people I've heard have gotten their TCA yokes and stuff like that, and I've heard really good reviews of it so far. So that's good to hear. That it means that it's not just me. I'm not just overreacting, but I really do love it and highly recommend it. What was the frequency for Phoenix traffic? You couldn't hear me. It should have been 122.8. Now, it is possible that I did not have my radio on. Let me see. I'm going to do a real quick radio check here. Okay. Did I not map that? Uh-oh. Maybe I've been doing radio calls to myself. Try that now. It also could be down here. I didn't hit the button. The button down here. VH1, I guess. There it is. Phoenix area traffic. UPS 116 heavy radio check. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Ain't nobody here. Nothing. Whoops. My bad. It's all good. Alright, Infinite Flight Pro. I'll see you in a bit, man. Appreciate you for joining the departure. We should have also put our ignition in continuous, and I forgot to do that too. So I always forget to do that one step. It doesn't seem to make a difference in the sim. I don't know what it does in real life, to be honest, but it's not gonna kill your takeoff completely. Rover Sport, have I tried Rex Weather? Added a week ago, so want the Boeing Thrustmaster, but an expensive add-on. Also the Bravo Quadricep. Yeah, I do have Rex Weather. I've had it since it came out a while ago, and I've kind of had my ups and downs with that add-on. I loved it at first, and then I didn't love it so much, and now I kind of like, I'm on the fence still. Like I like it, but I don't really use it, to be honest. I have the new Rex seasons though, where they added, the ability to have different seasons of the year and stuff like that, which is really cool. So I have that, and that's been activated on my Microsoft Flight Sim, but I have not been using Rex Weather. And the reason why, and again, I'm not talking down the Rex Weather, because Rex Weather actually does kind of give you a bit more accurate weather sometimes in specific areas or at the airport, going through the second layer of clouds. Now, the thing I don't like though about Rex is that, just like X-Plane, because it's like constantly updating and stuff like that, you will get either the weather will pop in on you, right? Like you'll be like this, it'll be like completely overcast, and then in 1 second it just pops up and it's clear. And I know you can change the how it fades. You can actually have it like a long fade, so it'll fade from overcast to clear. But either way, just because the closest airport is reporting clear weather doesn't mean it should be clear for 10, 20, 30, 50 miles. So with Microsoft Flight Sim, the way it works by default is like all the clouds are kind of, organic. Like over there it's gonna be kind of like partly cloudy, over there it's clear, but over there it's overcast because the storm's coming from that direction. But with the Rex, it's like, all right, well here it's cloudy, so it's gonna be cloudy everywhere. It doesn't matter that it's clear over there or overcast over there, we're gonna make it clear here, right? So for me, I don't prefer it. I'm sure they'll probably make it better in the future, but I don't know. I like Microsoft's default weather at how it is at the moment. It's been working pretty good for me. Today's flight is just under 1 hour, so probably once we get to the top of climb, we'll be ready to descend. So we'll be pretty busy with today's flight. But we are in climb mode right now, and everything's looking pretty good. The plane is following the flight plan as we like it to. I'm gonna really quickly show you guys what the flight plan looks like here with Sim Toolkit Pro. And we took off just now out of Phoenix. You can see that green line is our flight track. Took off, made a right turn, and then back that away over Avondale, Buckeye, here in Phoenix, Arizona. For those of you who are international, this is where that is. Again, I don't assume everybody knows where Phoenix, Arizona is, because not everybody does. You see, it looks like we have some ATC over in Atlanta, and then also Calgary Center is online. Look how massive that control area is. That's nuts. But yeah, and then also looks like Hawaii has some traffic, or some ATC too, so that's pretty cool. I think so. It's an interesting time because some people are off work in school, but then some people are not. Like me, I'm actually not off. I don't work at the airport today, but I did work at the airport the last 2 days. I'll be working on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and then I also have my other working at home job that I do have to work today. So that's why we may or may not be able to do that second leg, because I got some other work to finish. But this is our flight, flying all the way over to Ontario, which is right next to LA. UPS actually flies a lot of flights in and out of Ontario. I don't know if it's like kind of like a mini hub for them, but the route we're flying today is actually a real life UPS route. This is a real world route we're flying today. I don't know if they fly the 300 all the time, but I know that at least UPS does do this specific route, which is cool. So really cool being able to fly real world routes. We are 35 minutes out from Ontario as of right now, and we are just about to level off at our top of climb. So things are going pretty good. Again, I'm really loving this plane, and I know HD, he was in chat saying, kind of, I know you're probably on the fence about it, flying this plane, but I was the same way. Seriously, I really was like, I'm not gonna live up to, I'm not gonna, fall into all the hype with the 300 when it first came out, because I just wasn't really interested in A300, to be honest. Aviation 215, yes, I am using Vulcan, and so yeah, but once I got the plane, I was like, okay, this plane is like actually really good. It's seriously, in my opinion, one of, if not the, probably best third-party add-ons at X-Plane right now. Yeah, so payware, by the way, payware. Can I rap? I'm not gonna rap right now, but yes, actually I can. Archer weather plugin. I'm using Enhanced Skyscapes. You can go into the YouTube description, and I have a link there for you if you want to check it out. Matter of fact, you can actually download the trial version just to see if it works on your computer, and check that out. So yeah, there you go. Enjoy. You got a British Airways A380 model for Christmas. That's pretty cool, man. You know, I've actually kind of debated on the idea of getting myself some airplane models. I used to have them when I was younger, but I didn't like. I wasn't the kind of person who had just model airplanes hanging from the ceiling or sitting in my in a room. Like, I was the kind of person who wanted to play with them, right? Like, I wanted to actually take them off the stand and like fly them around and go, that was me as a kid. That was me with model airplanes. I don't care how expensive it was or what it was. Like, that plane was getting flown. I got flight hours in that mug. V-Han, thank you so much for the for checking out the stream today. Good to see you, my friend. George, you're in college now. Nice, man. So you can fly in the morning on some days when everyone else is in school. That makes sense. That's cool. Yeah. Anthony, so if there's no ATC in Ontario, what frequency would you switch to for Unicom? So on VATSIM, the universal Unicom frequency is always 122.8. So it's 122.800. Doesn't matter what airport you're going to in any part of the world, it's always going to be 122.8. So if we don't have ATC in Ontario, it's 22.8. If we don't have ATC when we go to, I don't know, Calgary, for example, which we're not doing today, but if we were, it will be the same frequency. And that frequency only has, Ryan Airlover, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Blue Air family. That frequency has, or your aircraft can only capture audio from so far. So if you're in Ontario and you're on 22.8, you're not going to hear somebody all the way in Phoenix on 22.8, right? You're only going to hear it for a certain range. I'm not sure how far that range is. If anybody in chat knows, it'd be interesting to learn what that is, but there is a specific range that your radio can actually capture audio from other people. Alright, so we are looking good. 32,000 feet. We are 30 or so minutes out from Ontario. Let's take a look down here. We'll kind of, I guess, get this taken care of now before we get busy, so we can just hang out and chat and all that kind of stuff. So I want to find, let's just go to flight ops menu, landing perf. We are going into Ontario, KONT, and we're expecting runway 26 left. And I can hit, I guess, 8-ish requests. What is my favorite military aircraft? It's actually an F-18 now. It used to be the F-16. It's also still very close. My favorite military aircraft is F-18. Thank you, Thomas Boyd, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Does X-Plane 11 have a Kalita Air 747? X-Plane has multiple 747s, and you can get a Kalita Air livery for them. So yes. Yes, I don't know which version of the 747 has that livery yet, but I assume most of them do, because I know that's pretty popular airline for people to fly cargo. I think I missed your question, Archer, but I think you were asking about the weather. So enhanced skyscapes is just the clouds, right? It's just that's loud. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's just the clouds. And then also I'm using another add-on called Active Sky, and again, to try to explain this the best I can, Active Sky is just basically a weather. It gives the sim weather information, right? It's just the underlying information of the weather. So Active Sky will be like, hey, wherever you are, this is what the weather is supposed to look like, right? And then it tells the sim, hey, this is where the weather is, and then your clouds are placed in those areas. So Active Sky doesn't actually create any clouds for me. It just tells the sim where to put the clouds. So I don't know what altitude these clouds are at right now, but that's basically Active Sky saying, hey, these clouds are supposed to be at this. Oh, there it is. It just updated. So the clouds are now higher, right? So that's what Active Sky is doing. That's why you see that popping. But it does also do the winds. So whatever winds we're getting, what winds are we getting? The winds right now is showing 251. Probably can't see that right here. 251, 71. Got a headwind. That's not surprising, going west. And we never went to standard, so we'll go into standard. There's our top of the descent. So we'll land flaps 30/40. And let me find out what our MDA is. Our decision altitude is going to be 1126. That sounds high. And then we'll go over here. And our landing weight is expected to be 268.2. 268.2. Enter. You know, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in myself yet with this plane, so we're gonna do medium brakes, auto brakes, reverse thrust full, and the rest of that should be all right. So then we can just hit compute, and that should give us our V speeds for landing. Robinson, how to download planes? It depends on what sim you want planes for, man. If you're looking for planes for X-Plane, you can check out store dot, the heck is it? They come from different places. Like this plane that I'm flying right now, if you type in !INI, it'll take you to their website and you can download their plane. Yeah, store.xplane.org. That's what it is. There's a lot of planes and add-ons. Also, there's a sim market. You can get stuff from sim market as well. And basically, wherever you get the plane from, you buy it. It'll give you a download link. You download that link. That link will come in a zip file. You got to make sure you have a zip extractor. It's like WinRAR or something like that. And once you have that, once you get that, go ahead and unzip it, and then put it into your X-Plane aircraft folder. And if you're on Microsoft Flight Sim, it's the same process, except you put it into your community folder. And you might want to look up a YouTube video on where to find that folder if you're on Microsoft Flight Sim. What's going on, Primer fan? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. David Bocacci, welcome to the stream as well. I just flew under you. 5 o'clock behind me now. Ah! So sorry, it's so loud. You're at 35,000 feet, 5 o'clock behind me. No joy, I have no eyes. Oh yeah, oh, that's a speck on my screen. It reminds you of DCS where we're trying to spot aircraft. Look at that contrail. We need to hang out outside for a little bit. The weather's nice up here. Hey, I don't see you, Anthony. I believe you. Maybe you're farther back than I thought. Oh, there's that weather just changed again. So this is what I don't like about Rex, because Rex has a similar refreshing. So even though it's smoother in Rex, it doesn't just pop in super fast. It's still, yeah, it still kind of updates the weather weird. Ortho looking real good though down there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna revisit India sometime. Don't worry. Oh man, this plane just looks so good. Right? Am I tripping? Like, is it just me? I don't know what they did in V2, but all the textures, inside and out, all just look better. I don't know what they did. And what's crazy is my FPS is so smooth in this plane. I'm actually really surprised. A lot of times when developers go and make a V2 or make like a, you know, a higher definition version of the plane, or they make things better, you tend to lose performance. But in this case, in this upgrade, with this update, free update by the way, a free update, it's so smooth. It really is. Daniel, my friend from Costa Rica, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hey, if you're a Boeing fan, that's good for you, man. Boeing is great too. I'm actually, like, I used to kind of be more Boeing than Airbus, but now I'm right in the middle. I love both planes. Alright, we're gonna have to descend very soon, so let's get that set up real quick before we get too distracted. We'll definitely go back outside for that view. But alright, so we're gonna be descending via the Scooby to RNAV departure. I should have that for you to see. Let's see, we can brief that arrival. You guys can hold me accountable. All right, so here's Sim Tokyo Pro again, and we are almost there. Look at that, like we're making really good progress. 25 minutes out, it says, but I think we may be even closer than that. If I go to the bottom, I should be able to pull up my Navigraph and hopefully grab the charts. If it doesn't take forever, usually when you guys are watching, it does this. It's like, I don't know, I'm stage fright. Yeah, it's having stage fright right now. So that's going to be a no-go on the Navigraph charts in Sim Tokyo Pro. So I'll just talk you through it. We are going to be descending down to the bottom altitude of 6,000 feet. 210. That'll be right on our right downwind leg of landing on runway 26 left. Again, unit comms gonna be on 22.8. Airport elevation is 944 feet. No wonder our decision height is so high. So it's gonna have us going down here in Ontario. We're gonna go up to the south of the airport, go back around, and then land inside there. So pretty cool. All right, let's go and get out of that. Pretty simple, straightforward. We will be capturing the ILS 26 left, so we're gonna need to put that in as well. But first, let's do our altitude so we don't miss it. So I'm just going to scroll this down. Beluga on PC, welcome to the stream. How does the TCA yoke feel after a while? Honestly, it hasn't been a while enough to make that judgment call. I have had the yoke for what's it been, a month or so now, and it feels exactly the same as it did the first time I touched it. So haven't had any wear and tear on it so far. But ask me again in like 6 months. That's when you really see a lot of different yokes and hardware start to wear out around that 6 month and beyond period. So ask me again then, and I'll let you know. Hopefully I don't have any issues, because I really do like this yoke, and I hope that it's long-term durable, and I don't have to like call and ask for a replacement or buy a new one or anything like that. So I'm the kind of person who wants to get what I like, the setup I like, and not have to mess with it, change it, or upgrade it, fix it, or mod it, or anything like that. So hopefully it'll work out for a while. So all right, 6,000 is plugged in. We will also be going down 210 knots. The plane should handle that for us. When we get to the top of descent marker, which is here. Uh-oh, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, when we get to that down arrow or top of descent marker right before foiled, we're actually just going to click on prime again. What we're going to see is right here, instead of p.alt, it's going to say p.des underneath, and we're going to have to hit the profile button again. It's kind of like hitting the VNAV button, and it should start descending on its own to capture that vertical profile to get us down. So we shouldn't have to do too much if everything goes well. You know what I mean? So that's all. But for now, let's go down and get our ILS for 26 left, which is going to be 111.35. So we talked last stream about ILSs, for those of you who may be new to simming, and the way you do an ILS, or the way you set up an ILS, is different in every plane, but the way you fly an ILS is pretty much just exact same. So just here, you put your ILS and your CRS frequency, or your ILS frequency and your CRS course in a different location. So our final approach course is 258. That's what I'm getting from the chart, and that should be good to go. That's all we got to do. That's set up. All right, let's go back outside. We'll be descending in about 20 miles. Do I play any game other than X-Plane? Ask my Discord friends. Yes, I play lots of games. Lately, I've been playing a game called Ready or Not. It is a tactical SWAT, close quarters, first-person shooter. Yes, all of that. It's actually a lot of fun. It's co-op, multiplayer. You can also play single player and be real tactical. It's really cool, really fun. It's in early access right now on Steam, and I've been playing it since the day it came out with a few people on Discord. So if you're into that kind of thing, or like tactical first-person shooters or stuff like that, like I do that stuff. Like I don't stream it, but I'll be playing it and I'll stream it on Discord. I just don't stream it to YouTube. So if you're into that, you know, come through, friend me. We can make some stuff happen, have some fun. on my off time. Also, I play a lot of iRacing. I'm a big racing fan if you're new to the channel, so do a lot of iRacing, racing Formula 1 cars, NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, IMSA, all kind of stuff, so I do a lot of that. Also been playing some farming simulator. I'm now a part of a dedicated farming simulator server from a big shout out to Browning. He started a dedicated server. So basically what a dedicated server is, the server keeps going while you're offline, and you can have multiple people in that server. So I have my own farm, he has his own farm, and another guy has his own farm, and we can help each other on farms, or we could just work on our own farm. So I have a corn and oat and grape farm. So yeah, I'll leave it at that because I don't want to bore you with the details of farming. But I've been playing that from Farming Simulator 2022. Also, American Truck Sim. Yes, I play that. American and Euro Truck Sim. I've been really enjoying the Frosty mod that makes gives all the winter textures in ATS right now. It's like really freaking cool. So I've been doing that. I'm doing some tests right now, and I'm hoping to bring what we call Trucking Tuesday back. We used to do it like every Tuesday. We would come and do a trucking convoy with people in the chat and do American Truck Sim and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun, and I want to do it. Like, I really enjoyed doing that. I want to bring it back, but I had some technical problems. So if I can fix them, then I will be bringing it back. So I'm doing some tests because I think it might be fixed. So we may see that early in the new year. The first few weeks, we'll see. Also, obviously, DCS World, we'll be rocking that. Got a whole bunch of new liveries. What other games do I play that are not flight sim? Ground Branch is another first-person shooter. Squad, another first-person shooter. Look, we got traffic off our right here. You see that? That's so cool. I love that they contrail. That's like the coolest part. You actually see the contrail. Because if it wasn't for contrail, sometimes you would not even see these planes except for on your TCAS. I think it's an American Embraer. Can't tell. It's going so fast. Yeah, or an A320. I think it's it's American A321. Have I looked into the Apache? Heck yeah, man. I can't wait for that thing. I'm really looking forward to the Apache on DCS World. I mean, I fly the Hind right now, the Russian Hind. All right, so we're timed. So we got that P-descent there happening. We need to hit profile so the plane will actually descend. If we don't click the button, I don't think it'll descend again. All right, there it is. Our vertical speed is now going down. And it should descend to do its best to meet all of the altitude restrictions we have on this arrival into Ontario. Yeah, man, Hog, seriously, man, we could definitely get together and do some flying. I'm working, we're trying to organize a group right now of us. There's about 6 or 7 of us, I think, maybe like 6 of us. We haven't flown in a little while. We're trying to organize a group of us to do some missions together and stuff like that. We're calling ourselves the Blue Arrow Force. But yeah, go back through my my YouTube archive and check out some of our flying, some of our liveries. We have an F-16 livery that just came out recently. F-18, A-10 is in progress at the moment as we speak. Yeah, we're gonna eventually get an F-15 livery. Like, it's good. It's really cool. So definitely be doing some more DCS streams soon, you know. But the thing is, I'm only streaming like 3 days a week right now, so it's like there's so much I want to do, and like not enough time. Not enough time. So yeah. I should try X-Plane 11 in VR. I've done it multiple times, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I just don't do it much in streams. That's all. It's it doesn't really, in my opinion, it doesn't really add much to the streamer viewer experience. It's more of a, you have to be in the VR headset to have fun. You know, it is obviously probably fun to laugh at me when I overreact to things happening, but other than that, it's more of a, you have to be there, you know. Spikes, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Am I a real pilot? No, not yet. I'm pilot in training. Is this the only flight for today? It depends on when we land. We're actually looking really good on time, so we might be able to pull out that Vegas leg. Where'd I get delivery from? I got delivery from INI's forum, from their own website. They have a section on the site that has all of the INI A300 and A310 deliveries, and there's a new section on there called INI A300 V2, and that's the ones you want. I can see if I can find a link for you real quick. Let me see if I can find a link for you. Yeah, in VR you can actually feel the depth. That's what I usually say. Like right now, if I'm sitting here in the first-person view or whatever. Thank you so much, Alum Mix, for that subs follow. Hey, welcome to the Blue Royal family. Good to see you. My blue's ready to get out. You're not getting out. You came in. Like, no, you made the decision to come in here. You know if the lights are on and you come in this room, the door's not opening. So he's stuck in here. Unless he starts barking at the mailman or something, then he gotta go. But hello Albert from Albados. But yeah, when you're in the first person view, like, you don't really get a sense of depth or even altitude, because like, I mean, yeah, it's cool. We know we're at 26,000 feet because it says we're at 26,000 feet. But when you're in VR at 26,000 feet, you actually can look down and be like, that's freaking 26,000 feet. You know what I mean? Like, you ever been in a real plane and you look down and you're like, that's freaking high. That's how it feels in VR. Like, you're like, I'm freaking high right now. So yeah, that's the best way I could describe it. So if you ever get a chance to at least try VR at a friend's house or somewhere, like, it'd be really cool. What plane would I want to fly if I became a captain? That's hard, bro, because I don't know. There's a lot of things. That's all. I don't know if I can even answer that question seriously, because I don't know. Like, I love so many different types of planes. Now he's whining because he wants to get out. Okay. He might win this battle because he's gonna annoy me. Iowa Scotsman, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome aboard, my friend. Load Trekkers, where can you find the Atheist Thrustmaster? I'm pretty confident that you that was a typo. The Thrustmaster throttle, you can find that in the link in my description. It should say TCA yoke. On that same link, you can find a link to the throttle as well. So down in the YouTube description. You currently have the X-Plane 11 demo. Should you buy it? Yeah, I would say yeah, but it's kind of hard because X-Plane 12 is coming soon. And I don't know if you get a discount for 12. When 11 came out, because yeah, I'm that OG. I've been here since when 11 came out. When 11 first came out, they actually had a really cool deal for people where they were promoting X-Plane 12. But they were promoting X-Plane 11. But X-Plane 10 was already out. We were already flying on X-Plane 10, and to get more people in, what they did was they're like, hey, if you buy X-Plane 11 right now, like if you pre-order X-Plane 11, we'll give you X-Plane 10 for free, which is really interesting, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that before. I feel like, for me personally, that's a good marketing idea. You get the old version of the game, which is outdated. It's like 6 years old. They're not making any money on that anyways. And they get people to buy the new game. So I don't know. It's kind of tough to say whether or not you should buy X-Plane 11 right now. But we are expecting X-Plane 12 hopefully early in 2022, but we don't really know any release dates. So I don't know. I would say that's hard. That's a hard decision. That's a really hard decision. Since I work at the airport, do I get any perks for helping with getting your PPL? Just curious. No, not at all. Now, if I worked at a corporate airport, like a private airport, like something like that, then yeah, I would probably get perks. Like Aviation 360, the guy who's making deliveries for DCS World, he works at one of our local private airports, and it's kind of like an FBO, you know. So they have private jets come in, they have general aviation planes come in, stuff like that. It meets a lot of pilots, stuff like that. So in that kind of opportunity, yes, you get a lot of opportunities to go and fly with people, because you know, in aviation, people always love a reason to fly. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you're a cool guy. You just come ride with me. I gotta go test this plane out, or I gotta go you know, ferry this plane or do some touch and goes, whatever. They may be like, hey, just come out, you know, fly with me sometime, you know. That's kind of stuff that happens all the time when you're hanging out at airports. So if you're trying to get into aviation, if you have the opportunity or the chance to just go to the airport and meet people, it's really good to do that, because you can make connections there. People are always offering for rides and stuff like that. So yeah, I recommend that. So, but at my job, I work at the international airport. There's no opportunities there that I've seen so far to be like, yeah, this is gonna help me get my PPO. No, not at all. You get flight benefits with the airline, which is cool, but you don't get any like instructor benefits unless you just happen to know somebody already from outside the airport. Zero Mac, you just got X-Plane 11, but you think you did some things wrong. Stuff, and now when you open X-Plane, it says I need to install missing scenery and stuff over and over. Have you installed any like custom scenery? Oops, sorry guys, I'm trying to show my camera because my dog is here. You want to show yourself? You want to? Let me see. You want to? There he is. Doing. Sorry, PTU. I should have named him PTU. No, you can't go up there. You know that. Can't get on the couch. That's funny. I think he gave up on getting out, so now he's like, all right, I'll hang out here. We're not. I can't say we're almost done. Don't miss my camera, bro. Look at this beautiful approach. Where are we right now? We're just sitting. We're looking good. Looking real good. Oh, you know what? We're right next to Palm Springs. That's why it's so beautiful. Flying right over Palm Springs right now. Where is the airport? Okay, you can see. Oh, there it is. Palm Springs right there below us. Yeah, I would recommend if you're having that scenery issue, like if you just started X-Plane 11, go ahead and delete that thing and do a fresh install. Just make sure you did everything right. You don't want to get a long way down the road and find out that you screwed some stuff up. Look at all of the wind fans down there. The windmills out here just to the, what's at the north of Palm Springs, California. We are rocking Orbix True Earth Cali, Southern California, so we're flying that. You're okay. I don't think ATC is coming online while we're out here. I'm pretty confident you're okay, Anthony. Don't worry, man. If ATC does come online, though, if this makes you feel any better, just say, I don't know, requesting landing in Ontario, runway 26 left. This dog. Hold on. I'll let him out after we land. Maybe. We'll see. Like, he ain't got nowhere to go. Like, he's not going anywhere. He's not going for a walk or anything like that. So, I don't know if anybody else is here. I heard the garage a couple times, but I'm not sure. All right, what's our altitude looking like? We're at 14K. We can set our altimeter for Palm. Matter of fact, let's get the weather right now for Palm Springs. We can do that in our handy dandy thingamabob. I'm not sure what you call this screen, but I'm going to go ahead and get our data from here, which is really cool. I love this feature. I don't think this was in the old A300. So Kilo Oscar November Tango. Also, guys, what do you guys think about a second leg? Do you want me to do a second leg? Because here's the thing. If we do a second leg, we're not watching the replay. All right? But if we don't do a second leg, then we're watching the replay. Hopefully we have a good landing.
All aboard!
Thank you, Nabil Knob. Thank you for subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Good to see you. All right, print that out. Look at that. All right, winds are 090 at 3 knots. Visibility is 10, few at 1500, few at 5000, scattered at 9000, scattered at 25,000, and temperature is 082.08, 2991. Put that there up in front of us. 13,000 feet. Let's just make sure we're good to go over here. Does that match? That does not match. Go ahead and get the ATIS request again. If the landing is more than 100 FPM, we have to do a second leg. Let's go. Yeah. The reason I say no replay is because we're gonna sit around watching a replay for like forever, and that's gonna cut into the time that I have to do the second leg. So if we can land in Ontario, park, do a quick turn, get everything unloaded and reloaded, and then get back in the air, it's a short hop over Vegas, then we can make it in time. So that's why I say no replay for the first leg, but we will watch a replay for the second flight. And seeing you guys are preferring a second flight, so I'm down for that. We can do a second flight. Sunny 504, what's the difference between X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim? Oh, you're gonna really get the chat going. You know what, I'm gonna let the chat answer that for you, Sunny. Matter of fact, we have chat on Twitch and on YouTube right now, just letting you know. So if you're on Twitch, you may not see the YouTube chat. They're both flight simulators, in my opinion. What's the difference? I mean, they're both flight. One is by Laminar Research, one is by Microsoft or Sobo. They have different planes. X-Plane's flight model is a bit better, has a lot of airliners and add-ons, and matter of fact, it has a lot of airlines in general, or a lot of add-ons in general. Microsoft is much younger, doesn't have very many add-ons yet, or at least not aircraft add-ons. So yeah, I don't know, I don't really have a whole lot to say about that question, to be honest. Alright, we are all good to go. We are just about to go down under 10,000 feet. Our altimeter is what I was actually looking for. I forgot to say that. Dang, I keep pressing that button. My altimeter is 2991. There we go. Interesting. I got different weather here than what I got over there. Interesting. Are we good down here? I think we're good. 30, 40, 133. That's true too, Iowa. X-Plane does not have like all this ground textures you see. This is not default in X-Plane. This is something I added to the sim. It's free. Actually, this one is not free. This is the Orbix one, but you can get this kind of thing for free on X-Plane at the cost of a lot of space on your PC. Microsoft has it by default. That's one of the biggest differences. All right, landing lights on as we're coming down underneath 10,000 feet. Make sure our speed is under 250 knots, which it is. This thing is descending like a champ, man. Yeah. And I'm hoping, as we mentioned in our last stream, if we got the top of the descent right, we can get the whole approach right. So I have to pay attention. We do have low clouds, but it's I think it's technically still VFR around the airport. I'll do auto brakes to medium. Can I click on that yet? Not yet. Okay, never mind. Oh wait. You got Microsoft Flight Sim on for Christmas on the Xbox Series X. Sweet. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, X-Plane is actually not available on console. That's another thing that's different. Microsoft Flight Sim is probably the only flight sim, I believe, that is available on console right now. Alright, before we land, I am going to let the dog out. So give me just a second. Enjoy the sounds of the auto throttle while I'm away. It's only going to take 5 seconds. Alright, I'm back. And I'm ready to land. Wait, are we going? Oh, we're going this way? Okay, interesting. Alright, we're gonna continue down at 4,300 feet. And 210 knots. I thought we were gonna go south of the field, but whatever I put in my flight plan had me going north of the field. So we're not gonna be on a right downwind, we're gonna be on a left downwind. So let's make that call. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 heavy is inbound from the east. Expecting runway 26 left. We'll be entering into the left downwind for runway 26 left ILS. Ontario traffic. The gear needs to be on off. Gotcha. Yep, there you go.
All aboard!
Thank you, Flickzidger, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you. Alright, land lights are on. And I'll try a checklist. Start with the descent. Signs are set. Briefing confirmed. ECAM status checks. Yeah, looks good to me. Altimeters are set. Minimums have been actually not been set. What do we put in here? 111.26. Can I go that high? No? Oh wait, uh-oh. I just realized something. Oh, you know, I think this is AGO. Okay, but we can't, I can't deal with that right now. We have a problem. Once again, I have read the chart wrong. We are not doing downwind, we're landing west. I think we're okay though. Yeah, we're okay. When you get down to 3,600. Yeah, I see the airport right now too. Get down to 3,000 even. Back to our checklist. Alright, minimums are actually going to be not 11, but 200. I'm going to hit land so I can see where that localizer is. We are just above it right now. Put in some speed brakes. Gonna be close. We're not too far off. We are 10 miles final actually. I thought we were gonna do a pattern. We're 10 mile on a 10 mile final. I'm gonna hop and turn off profile. It'll let me. Yeah, we're okay. Let's get slowed way down. Pushing on vertical speed. And we actually just captured the localizer. Still trying to get the glide slope. Decision height needs to be not 900, but like 200. I was gonna not worry about that. We don't need it. I can see the airport. More flaps. Alright, let's land a plane. I'm gonna take control. My aircraft. Where are you going? Oh, come on. We don't have time for this. I hit the red button to shut that up. Throttles at idle. Here. More flaps. 26 left. That's the right one. We're at 155 knots, so we're not fast, so we're okay. Ontario traffic. UPS 116 is on. No auto throttle, please. Thank you. Ontario traffic UPS 116 heavy is on 5 mile final. Runway 26 left. Ontario. we go. Getting slow. Flaps set, gears down, 3 green. Power. Why do I not see the glide slope? Alright, we're a little low right now. This thing flies really smooth. And float.
All aboard!
Reverses. There's 80 knots, 60 knots. And we'll exit to the left when able. Hit the next one. Yeah, big float there. I think I came in with a little too much speed. And while we're rolling out in the runway, we'll go ahead and get the APU started. We will do a second leg to Vegas. So once we get to ramp, we'll set up for that. I do have a flight planned for it. Not bad though. What was that, a 160 something? Yeah, I don't know why I thought I was landing the other direction. 163, thank you. Yeah, not bad. I'll take that for sure. I'll take anything less than 200. I'm happy with that, for real. Especially in this plane. Oh, dope. Midnight Maverick is just outside the Vegas airport. That's cool, man. I really hope I have scenery there, because I thought I installed some. Alright, we are clear. And I see somebody on final. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 Heavy is clear of all runways, taxiing to parking via Sierra, Ontario. No, go away. Go away. Is that UPS? Oh, cool. Alright, I don't know how to get rid of this thing. There we go. UPS A300 just touched down. Very nice landing. I'm not sure if that's a real person or if that's my AI. I can never tell the difference. I think I was a real person because the AI doesn't land it that smooth. Alright, flaps are going up. Whew, fun stuff. So I should have went to idle sooner, you guys say? Here's the executive ramp. There's a little, it's like a Bonanza taxiing by. Oh, we're going too fast. Starting up the APU. Brake temp high. You know, it's really interesting at work at the airport. We service a lot of Airbuses, and sometimes they have their brake fans on, and those things are loud and they're hot. And whenever I have to chalk the gear, it's like right after it landed, so the brake fans are on. I have to go down there and it's like blowing in my face. Why are we going so fast? Okay, now my reverser's on. There we go. Alright, so UPS park's way at the end, so that's why we got a decent link taxi here. We're almost there though. So the next leg will be from Ontario, California to Las Vegas, Nevada. I'll see you later, HD. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What do I use for AI traffic? I use Traffic Global. There's another plane landing right now. Looks like an American with some massive flaps on it. That's probably Anthony right there. Nice. Welcome to Ontario. Contact ground on ground point Niner. Exit left, exit right when able. Oh, that was you, Stefan, or Steppen? Sick. And then 767. Yep, delivering those casino goods. Yes, sir. Alright, let's turn those landing lights off. Strobe lights off. Cheap Skate Simmer, what's up, man? You grew up near there. Remember when Ontario got UPS contract, or Ontari got the UPS contract? They were competing with San Bernardino International. Yeah, this scenery we're in right now is completely free. So I recommend looking up Ontario X-Plane scenery. Turn that game sound down a little bit. I feel like I'm yelling over it. And I'm also gonna get our second flight going. Alright, there it is. We're parking right here. UPS ramp. Deuce Ledge, and your landing was a negative 1028. What happened, bro? Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm like moving stuff around. Alright, I'm gonna make a right turn here.
All aboard!
And thank you so much, Sean Carlos, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my friend. Good to see you. My landing was not 1028, no. I know that ain't true. Are they cutting grass outside now? Yeah, they are. I'm parked here on the left. And we'll be done, guys. Well, we're not done for the day. We got one more leg. We'll be done for this flight. Love the ground textures. You're at 4 Charlie. Don't think we're gonna get a marshaller. No replay, Deuce Legend. We voted to do a second flight and skip the replay for time's sake. So we'll watch the replay on the second leg, so we have to get a really good landing on that one, so we're actually gonna see it. Alright, park and brake is set. We are sitting and shutting the engines off. 2 and 1. There it is, guys. Welcome to Ontario. Packages have arrived. Turning off runway, turn off lights. And we're gonna try to turn this thing around as fast as possible. Nav lights good. Let's see. I don't do very many multiple flights, so I'm not used to turning it around. You know what I mean? Like that's not something I'm used to doing. So I'm just gonna leave everything on and just do a new flight plan. So yeah, 'cause I don't know what to turn on, what to turn off. Let's be honest with you. So, all right, down into the FMS, and let's get the camera off and the flight plan in. Sounds pretty good on a shutdown though, right? Alright, so let me get the flight plan. Again, if you want to join us, fly with us. We're in Ontario. We're going to Vegas. I think I have Flight Tampa scenery out there. I hope I have Flight Tampa scenery because I don't want to fly to default Vegas. I really don't know. I seriously don't know. But I hope it's good. It's going to be a good flight. It's a great plane. I love flying this plane. So even if we fly into a default airport, it's going to be a fun flight. I know that. Alright, Simbri. So I already got a flight plan kind of pre-made. I just need to file it on VATSIM. We'll be good to go. So let me go ahead and log into my Simbri. And what's cool too, again, is with this plane, is I can just import it right into the MCDU. And also, since we are here, we need to ground ops. Let's go ahead and get the chocks on. Turn on power. Fuel truck. We're gonna need fuel. We need the loader, and we need the air stairs. So we'll do the request loader and air stairs. I love how this plane comes with its own, you know, ground equipment, which is nice. Nice, your 2 stands left of me. Cool, man. Nice, though. Nice. Love it. Alright, let's see. Ontario to Las Vegas. San Diego is actually online. But we're not going there today. I'm doing the Sunshine 5 departure. Like a nice and simple flight plan. I like that. Same call sign, UPS 116. And we're in the A300. So save. Generate OSP. Does SAM provide DGSs? I'm assuming you're meaning GSCs or GS ground service, GSEs, ground service equipment. SAM does not. SAM only, I think, does jetways and marshallers. So sometimes you will get, and it depends on the airport incorporated into the scenery. But even a spot like this could have a marshaller, like standing on like some stairs to guide you in. Like if you fly into Exynos' Memphis, whenever you're parking in those cargo spots, you'll get actual marshallers standing on top of air stairs, marshalling you in. It's actually pretty cool. Let me edit this. We're gonna do 31,000 feet for cruise, guys. 31,000 feet. Oh, dock guidance systems. Yes, Sam actually, I think, does those. Yeah, Sam does those. Again, it depends on the airport developer if they incorporated that tech into their scenery. So, but yeah, they do it. Sam is supposed to update like if you buy the Sam jetways, it's supposed to update all the airports with animated jetways, but it doesn't necessarily give them like special guidance systems. It just gives them the jetways that come to your thing. I think it might give you a marshal, possibly. I'm not sure about that. All right, flight plan's done. Go ahead and file it on VATSIM. I'm gonna get off of VATSIM and log back on. And you know what we're forgetting? We need to unload these boxes, man. So loader, unload. I've actually not seen this before, so. So now we should see the boxes actually start coming out and onto this guy. Yes, Anthony heading to KLAS now. That is the plan. Yeah, so our landing rate was 165. I'll take that. And we gotta beat it now. Like I don't like whenever we do these multi-flight streams. It's like if I get a good landing, I have to beat that on my next one. Like I'm a pretty competitive person, and I like to just one up myself. So turn the music down a little bit. There it is. They're coming out now. Cool. All right, where's VATSIM at? There's VATSIM. Disconnect. Pre-file my flight plan. Same call sign again, UPS 116, cruising at 31,000 feet. Wow. Now that's done. Alright, cool, I'm reconnected. Alright, dope. Your Boeing TCA yoke should arrive from UPS today. Wow, bro. Well, yeah, let me know what you think when you get it, man. That's exciting, bro. That is exciting. How long have you been watching it? Like, do you have like notifications turned on your screen on your phone to tell you when it gets there? All right, so let's go ahead and do the get the next flight set up. We got it planned. We're back on VATSIM now. Let's turn the music down a little bit more. Is it too loud? Yeah, it's too loud, in my opinion. I just want to be in the back. I don't want it to take over. Just want a little vibe in there. I just want a little vibe, just a little vibe. All right, the vibe is turned down. All right, so Kilo Oscar November Tango / Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. Dakalaka, return. We don't need to align IRS because we just flew in here. UPS 116. So one thing that's really cool with the ACAR system, you can actually send and receive messages from other people flying the A300 or from ATC. I don't know how to work it yet. But I'm gonna have to figure it out because it sounds pointless but fun. Cost next for this leg is 89er. Make sure this is the Las Vegas flight. Yeah, it is. And cruise wind for this short leg over to Vegas is 260/72. Go. No alternate route. We're all or nothing to Vegas. Hey, cool. That's cool. So let's go back over to our EFB. They're still downloading stuff. We can still get it ready for the next leg. So go to flight ops, round ops, load sheet. Zero fuel weight for this leg is planning to be 269.4. Actually getting more fuel this time than last time. Yeah, 269. Uh-oh, put too many things. 9.41 stacked, and our fuel on board for this time around is gonna be 21.97. I gotta delete it first. 21, 29, 29, 21. So actually less fuel, but a higher payload. Yeah, so 21.97. There it is. And load that. Statue, I love the plane too, man. I really do. I really do love it. I'm really fighting the idea of flying this plane again on Friday. Because I'm planning to stream again on Friday. And like I wanted to do something different, give you guys a different plane, like to get on Microsoft, stuff like that. But I'm like, honestly, I want to fly this again. So I'm debating on what I should do for our stream on Friday. All right, so let's actually pop this out. This would be much easier if we pop this out. What runway are we arriving on in Las Vegas? That is a great question, my friend. Let me find out. Stand by, I will get back to you on that. Alright, block fuel 21.986. One. Wait, can't I like send that? Or do I have to type that in manually? I can't remember. I'll do it myself. 21.9. But 20.99. I'm rounding up, so 21.99 because it's actually 986. 99. That's block fuel. Our zero fuel weight is 264. 19 left is what SimBrief is giving me in Vegas. I don't like that though. I don't know if I want to land there. Somebody do me a favor in chat. I'm trying to do a lot of things at once, but do me a favor in chat. Go to FlightAware or whatever flight tracking software you use, and go to Las Vegas Airport and find out what runway they are using right now in real life. Do that for me as fast as you can. That's the runway I want to use, because I don't. If they're using 19 left, then that's fine. We'll do 19 left. But every time that I've been to Vegas in real life, we always either landed north or we landed west. Very rarely south, but I do know that it does happen. So that's what's happening in Vegas. All right, so zero fuel weight 26. Actually, it's right here. 269.41. 269.41. There it is. That's gonna give us our TOG dub, our L dub, and our CG at 27.3. And sorry if you hear lawnmowers outside, but thankfully I'm not the one that has to do that. I'm not a fan of lawn mowing. Serious. Like, I know I play farming sim and I play all these simulators, but that doesn't mean I want to do it in real life. I've always really hated cutting the grass my whole life. I've never enjoyed it. I personally, I'm not sure if you can relate, I actually have sinuses, and grass activates them. And if I do cut the grass, or I'm outside when somebody's cutting the grass, I won't be able to breathe for like a week. And it's just a hard not life. Alright, what you hear is Rex updating. It just does it in the weirdest times. Rex Accu Season, which I'm not even using because I'm not even on Microsoft Flight Sim, so why are you updating, bro? Like, I think this should only happen when I boot up Microsoft Flight Sim. Jesse says, it looks like they are using 19 left and 19 right. Beautiful. Alright, cool. That sounds good to me. Jesse said it's using 26. They could be using both. They could be using both. Vegas tends to use multiple direction runways. So should we land on the 26s or should we land on the 19s? 19 will actually give us like an arrival that goes over downtown, over the strip most likely. 26 will give us that beautiful Lake Mead approach, is what I call it. Where does UPS park? I think the cargo gates are on the east side of the field, if I remember right. Last miles up in Vegas. Yeah, they're on the east side, over east of the D gates. So it would really be a shorter taxi if we landed on 26, but it also might not be that long on the 19 because the end of the runway kind of meet the same point. So using 26 left and 19 right, ATIS uniform. Okay, cool. Thank you, Smooth Ops. So 19 right, and let's use 26. I'm gonna use 26 left. That's what we're gonna do. I feel like that's better for cargo over there. Okay, so we got our init data in here, and now we can go to the next page again, and we'll see this. We can go over to actually, let's go back over to the thing and we'll load up our stuff. So I'm gonna go in here, go to ACAR main, company route, and when I click on that, it's basically gonna import the route from SimBrief. There it is, clear. I go to route now or flight plan, and you'll see we only have one waypoint. That's it. That's one waypoint. That's our transition for both our departure and our arrival. So a very simple flight plan, very short flight. Dwayne J123, thank you, my friend, for the subscription, and welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. So our SID out of Ontario is the Sunshine 5. I'm taking runway 26. What runway do we land on? 26 left, 26 right? Use 26 right. We actually had used a lot of runway on departure, surprisingly. So I'm gonna use the longer runway today. The longer one is 26 right. It's a very short taxi, thankfully. 26 right. Sunshine 5 via Meissen. That was a transition. Oh, I gotta go this. Not in, I just pulled a Boeing move, hitting the next button. All right, return, insert. Yeah, insert. That's in there. And then Vegas star. Now the question is, does this star work for this runway? For one, the rendezvous one. About to find out. So I want runway 26 right, no left. I don't know. Hold on, I got a challenge apparently from Emily. You can stream or make a video, but try to fly a plane without ailerons, meaning you need to use your engines to turn left or right. Can I use a rudder? That is an interesting challenge though. I would probably personally do that in a GA plane because I know more of how to control that manually than an airliner. So 26 right. I just need the chart for it. Approach. 6 right. No, left. Left. We want
Every day.
Happy New Year. Greetings from Brooklyn, New York City.
Brooklyn in the house. Thank you so much, Michael, for that super chat donation. Happy New Year to you, man, too. Hopefully you've had a great holiday season. And thank you so much, seriously, for that super chat donation. It means a lot. You didn't have to do it, but you did. I'm thankful for it. Thank you so much. Alright, we got that. So we're using 2.6 left, guys. I'm going to confirm 2.6 left via Preno. Alright, and then our arrival, if it still allows us to use it, is going to be something with an R. The I don't know, rendezvous, ronder, something via Myson. And that's it. Insert that. That's our flight plan. We're done with that portion. Now I would like to go here to our VSpeed page and look at our takeoff data, and then we'll be ready to go. So loading, all that's good. Make sure the plane's loaded on the go. They should be done unloading. Yes, all the boxes are out. We're done unloading. The new boxes are here. We go to ground services, loader. Let's go ahead and reset, I guess, and then load. Oh no, request loader. Loader out there. Hold on. Uh-oh, reset. Request loader, load. There we go. All right, cool. All right, and let's go back. Ground services. No, not ground services. Load sheet. Send to to perf. That's Phoenix information. Kilo Oscar November Tango. Runway 26 right. It's gonna be dry. Weather's pretty nice out here in Ontario today. No anti-ice. Rest of this looks good. ATIS request. Where'd my chat go? There it is. Yeah, I'm using 2.6 right. Out of here I'm using 2.6 right. Out of Ontario, but in Vegas I'm planning to use 2.6 left. You can use rudder on the ground, obviously, but in the air you need to use engines only. Yeah, I don't know if I can pull that off. I don't know if I can pull that off. I've seen the challenge of trying to fly a plane with only rudders and no ailerons. Okay, there's our weather. I'm gonna compute that. Still doesn't look right. I don't think those are right. Alright, there's our V-speeds, 151. How's my pitch trim and stuff still on? Front APU. Are they turned off? One 151. There it is. All right. So flight plan is done. Aircraft is being loaded right now. We're getting our takeoff data. Takeoff data is here. And we've been taking off a flat 1515, flex 53 degrees. I think we're done, right? That's it. Right, that's it. Oh, let's go ahead and send that data to the FMS. Interesting, they call it FMS, not MCDU back then. Receive takeoff data, there it is. It's all in there. Trim is 1.0 up. I'm going to have to readjust that because I did adjust my trim. Wow, look how much trim I have put in. Go back to 1 point up. Good to go. We'll go back to EFB, ground ops, ground services, pushback, pre-plan. And it looks like we could technically roll right out of here too, but you can see him pushing back. That way we'll push back too.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Alright, beautiful. I'm just gonna go through my quick checklist here. We got our flight plan done, takeoff data set. APU's already on, we never turned it off. External power is good. Let's check our fuel. I want to make sure we actually loaded fuel. Where is the fuel at? How do I know how much is this fuel? Where is the? I've actually never looked for it. Where's the fuel? How do I know how much fuel I got? Kind of important. Those are flaps. Something else. Something else. Something else. Something else. Something else. Is it on the overhead? Cabin out. No. It's in the, maybe it's in the backpack. It might be in the backpack. Oh no, we're gonna wing it. Let's go ahead and close it up. Get out of here. We're done. We're ready. Start. Turn. Air stress can go away. Music can turn off. I get to hear the door shutting again. Air stairs are going away. Fuel truck go away. Did they shut the door? I think the door's still open. Okay, it's shutting. There it is. Alright, back to our flight ops menus to make sure we didn't forget anything. Checklist before start cockpit prep is complete. Signs are on auto. Fuel quantity, we don't know. Navigation is checked. Landing elevation, we haven't done anything with that. Altimeters are 2980. That should be the same as it was earlier. Nope, it went down a notch. Alright, altimeters are set. So brakes, anti-skid to normal on. That's been set since the first flight. Yep. Windows, doors, all closed. Beacon lights can come on. APU is still on. We are ready to go.
No connected. Bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake.
Current frequency is 122.8. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 radio check. All right, cool. Gonna grab the weather one last time, just to make sure we got what we need. There it is. All right, did he say release park brake? Are we ready? Is he ready? Look at those engines windmilling. Very cool. Alright, park brake release.
Starting pushback. Go ahead and start the engines.
You can't hear me, but you can hear other pilots. Interesting. I haven't heard a single person on the frequency so far, so maybe I have done something wrong. Let me check my audio thing. Because I don't hear anybody at all. I'm on the right frequency. 2.8. I also have my VH1 on. Anything else I need to press? Yeah, I have VH1 on. And I have my mic set up right. I just checked that. I also have VATSIM coming through. When I click the button, it says transmitting. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 radio.
All aboard!
Randy Lob, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Road family. Thank you so much. Try VH2.
whiskey, all the whiskey, hold chart 26 straight.
Interesting.
Zero traffic, KPHX-KONT.
I hear it now on VH2. I didn't hear it on VH1. Not the music channel. Alright, let's get the engines fired up. We'll use starter B this time. Starter
Operation
engine
complete, set
1.
parking brake.
And start setting the parking brake. Clear disconnect.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Did I fix it? Let's see. I'm gonna go to VH1. We'll see if we're gonna hear anybody. Actually, do the radio check. Yeah, let's go look. Let's see. Let's go look and see. VH1. Ontario traffic one more time. UPS 116 radio check.
I got you, boy.
There it is. There it is. Thank you. That was weird. No glasses today, Tyler. Alright, engines are firing up.
Tow is disconnected, bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the right, she's all yours, Captain.
And I'm done traffic, so you get 402, departing runway 26 right. Zero traffic.
Zero traffic, just time 44. Tracking runway 26 right in the 18. Ontario traffic.
I always think it's stable, but like it actually has a pretty long spool up time. It's still spooling up. It hasn't stabilized yet. Did we set that parking brake? Yes, we did. Okay. I was waiting for that. It's just about stable. I think it's good. It's ready to go. Yeah, starting up engine number 2. Now I can hear ATC. Nice. I was out here talking to myself. Hey, if you can hog flies, it's all good. If you can't, it's still all good, bro. You can join us next time, but thanks for thinking of us. Isn't engine 2 supposed to be first to fire up? Honestly, I don't know. I'm just doing what I usually do in a regular Airbus. And in the regular Airbus, we usually start with engine 1. In the modern Airbus. Alright, we're way well enough to start up engine 2. There it is. Fire up. No, there's no ATC. Did I say ATC? I meant we hear traffic. Alright, it's gonna do a real quick one double check behind us. So we have our flight plan filed. Engine 2 is spooling up.
Traffic, Ontario traffic, keep this 402, departing runway 26 right, last call on there. Ontario traffic, American 821, lock on our field.
Yeah, I think in the simulator it doesn't really matter which engine you start first, but in real life it probably has its reasons for being one or the other. Alright, cool. That engine's fired up. It is stable. And we'll shut the AP off. AP bleed off. Talk starter removed. Flaps. Let's do our flaps now. Flaps set. I think it's 15.0, right? $15.15. That's a lot of flaps for takeoff. Trim is set. Arm the auto brake. There we go. We're squawking Charlie. Got a good comm check. Again, APU is good to go. It's off or turning off. Taxi lights coming on. Or turn off lights coming on. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Parking brake release. And listen to this.
Traffic right at 1802, I'd say my name is Miles 2.
Let's turn the X-plane down a little bit because I can't really hear ATC or traffic very well. Alright, we're using 26 right out of here. Making a left turn right here. As we cross the non-movement bars. Look at UPS 747. We're gonna have to hit that up sometime soon. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 heavy is now taxiing 226 right via Yankee, and we'll be crossing 26 left at Whiskey behind the traffic head. Ontario. Shaq, we are going to Vegas, my friend. Going to Vegas. Alright, auto brake set to max.
4-5, you get at the party, you want me to go first?
And ignition. Continues.
Traffic, American HRRBR, the Terminal 1, be rolling in the front rear.
Is it the Sparky 747 over there?
Great, thanks. Ontario traffic, UPS 944, 747, crossing runway 26 left at Whiskey. Ontario traffic.
Watch out for that wake turbulence. And UPS 116 is holding short behind the UPS 747 on Whiskey. Ontario traffic. I like the idea, Emily. I'm gonna look into it.
Ontario traffic, UPS 944, 747, clear of 26 left on Whiskey, departing runway 26 right.
Such a random thing. Do I wear shorts or pants when I'm simming? I wear whatever I have on. It's most likely because I'm at home and I'm just relaxing and I'm comfortable. It's usually sweatpants. But if I'm hot, then I'll be wearing shorts. Alright, we're gonna cross this runway. There's nobody on final. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 heavy, is crossing 26 left at Whiskey. Gonna hold short 26 right. Ontario. We're on 122.8. Look how tiny this holding area is. Like, there's no way you could fit this whole plane in between these two bars here. And we're gonna go ahead and claim the next spot. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 is lining up 26 right, departing behind the 747. Ontario. Alright, strobe lights on, wing lights on, all the Christmas lights are coming on. Alright, we had a really good departure out of Phoenix earlier today, so let's try to duplicate that. Alright, we're gonna wait for that 747 to get out of here, and then we'll take off. There's a lot of nasty wake turbulence behind that 74, so we don't want to get caught up in that, even in the A300. He's is out of here. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 Heavy is taking off runway 26 right, departing to the west. Ontario traffic. Alright, let's do it.
And for that traffic departing Ontario, I'm passing through 2,500. You probably you should be able to make it above me. I'm fat and heavy.
Sounds good, Fat Albert. There's 40%. Airspeed's loud, 6 knots. I forgot my altitude, so we're gonna set that now. $120. 140. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, cure up. Alright, we're gonna have some fun, fly by hand for a little bit. About 170 or so knots. The gear is up and off. Following the flight director. We can climb out about 180 knots. Oops. Set that 180. Level change. Climb mode. Go hit the engine spool down. We still got plenty of power, and those flaps are gonna come up. Oops, I bumped the throttle. And into the clouds we go. And wow, when you bring those flaps up, that nose wants to drop on you. You see me pulling the yoke back now. Wow, with the flap, when we got rid of that drag, the speed just shot up. Look at that, 240 knots now. That's fine though. I'm happy. I'm okay with that. So set our speed to 250 or 249. It's good. Passing 5,000. And we might get ahead of the 747, I don't know. He is pretty big and heavy, so he might be slow on the way out of here. So we have to watch out for him if he's flying the same departure. I don't see anything in my TCAS right now. About to fly over to Sunshine VOR right now. Ontario traffic, UPS 116 Heavy is airborne 7,000 over the Sunshine VOR, departing to the northwest, east, Ontario. Last call. Yeah, Kevin, that's because it's just a few of us on Unicom.
944 is over Brooke. Last call, Ontario traffic.
There's 8,000. Flaps are cleaned up. I think my dog is barking. Yes, whenever there's no ATC in the area, use 122.8. That is the generic Unicom frequency. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. We'll let the autopilot fly the rest of this. I am going to leave it in level change mode up to 18,000. And nav mode, autopilot on. Make sure our yaw dampers and pitch trim is good. That's good to go. We'll hit profile. That's basically the VNAV button. Again, flaps are up. Gear is up. And we'll also turn off the land lights. and strobe will stay on, beacons will stay on, runway turnoffs, which is basically another version of the taxi light, will go off. So that's good. Now we're cloud surfing, and our cruise altitude is 32,000 feet. I made the mistake of forgetting to set my altitude before getting on the runway, so we did it as we were rolling, which I don't recommend. So we get this set to 32,000 feet, and the plane will climb all the way up there on its own. And again, it's a very short flight. As soon as we get up there, we'll be descending right back down. If I look, use our range knob, we can see the rest of our flight plan, or some of it anyways. Flying out that way and turn back around. Look at that speed, 320 knots. Wow. Alright, let's go outside. But first, we're going to turn the sound down. I don't want you guys to go deaf on me. Or do we? Yeah, I'll definitely turn it down just in case. There it is. She's posing for us. That's a screenshot right there. You can see the landing lights down there. They're off, but they're still extended because I didn't put them up yet. Sim Aviator, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How you doing, man? Ah, that's a screenshot. I'm taking it. If I had a choice, triple 27-inch screens or a 49-inch widescreen, I would probably go with the 3 screens, honestly. Maybe I love it, man. I really do. I love this plane before V2, so my love for it has just grown. Dope, man. Hopefully I get a chance to stop by your stream later and check it out and see how you like it. We're really struggling getting the sound mix right because the plane is so loud, but I don't want to turn it down. Like at certain points of the stream, I want to hear it loud, but at other parts of the stream, I don't want to hear it so loud, like right now. And yes, I am very excited about this plane coming to Microsoft Flight Sim. Yes, if you guys didn't know, if you are liking this plane, you're digging it, but you ain't got X-Plane, this plane is actually coming to Microsoft Flight Sim. When? I don't know. It might be a while, but I do know they announced a while back that they are planning to bring this plane to Microsoft Flight Sim, which is super dope for me. I'm happy about that. I'm excited for that. So, but again, I personally only own the 300, the A300. I don't own the 310. Whoops, what did I just do? Look at that mountains, man. The 310 for me is just a little too short and stubby. I'm not a fan of how it looks. About to do freight ops from LA to San Diego. Nice, Stephen or Steven. Is the plane coming for free or paid? Of course it's gonna be paid. These people don't make free stuff. ISO creams, you just used a TCA Boeing yoke with the 787 and it feels so amazing. The yoke is so smooth and crisp. Definitely your most favorite thing you own at the moment. Wow, that is what a review. I agree with everything you said though. It is very smooth, and crisp is a great word for how it feels. So Bravo throttle versus Thrustmaster throttle, which ones you should get? Well, Thrustmaster is cheaper, so that's a plus. But in my opinion, that's really the only thing that it has against it. So I personally I would prefer the Bravo throttle. But if you're really short on money, the Thrustmaster one is all you really need. It's like everything you need and nothing more. Alright, are we leveling off now? Oh, 24,000 feet, kind of got quiet. So you can kind of see if you look down here that our top of descent, oh shoot, I keep doing that. Our top of descent is just a few tens of miles away from our top of, sorry, our top of climb is a few miles from our top of descent. We gotta definitely stay on it today and we don't get behind the aircraft. Let's turn that off. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, I'm digging this. It's gonna be really hard for me not to fly this on Friday. Look to my 14 o'clock, 1 to 4 o'clock. I see contrails in front of me. I doubt that's you because it's flying in the opposite direction. So I saw you guys on the ground, but I'm not having any luck finding you in the air. 1 to 4 o'clock. All right, that's this way. What altitude are you at, Anthony? If you guys in stream spot on, let me know. Yes, I think you can pop out the displays. I haven't tried it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I have not tried that yet. That's cool. And I've never been personally a big fan of popping out displays. Oh, look, something just flew underneath us. Only because, like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, like in the CRJ. Look at that. Another plane flying right underneath us. That's cool. That's why I like AI traffic. Feel the freaking skies. Like in the CRJ, where the screens are so small and far away from your point of view, you really actually kind of need it. But some planes, you don't really need it that much. It also depends on how massive your monitor is. Sometimes you don't need it either. But yeah, it is helpful, like when streaming, to show off things. Like, hey, so this is our top of climb, the blue line, and the white line pointing down is our top of descent. And we have our winds at 292 at 78, crosswind. So it's not really going for us or against us. Passing 28,000 feet now, and we'll go into standard. And we'll unextend our lights. I feel like that's probably going to cause some drag. Steven is airborne. Nice, man. But we could take a look at Sim Toolkit Pro and possibly see each other there. So let's see if I can see the stream train today. See here on, shout out to XP, but here we don't do Congo lines, we do stream trains. Let's see. Might be a short one, but we do. Let's see, is this you, Anthony? American 405? I think this is me. Oh, this is me. That's UPS 944 right there. And then there's UPS. Oh, wait, you're ahead of me. So, yeah, so you're ahead of me. He's on my right. Like, almost exactly to my right. Like in my, yeah, 3, 4 o'clock, something like that. Let me see if I can find you. Oh, there you are. There's Anthony. Oh, wait, you guys can't see that. Let me take the thing off. Anthony. Oh, he went away. He's behind the wing. There's, is that a KLM? What plane is that? He's right behind us. Right there. No, that's not him. The other plane. That plane. There's 3 planes in this picture now. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I see you using your own route, Anthony. That's no problem, man. We're all going to the same place. Con trailing up to 32K. Oh yeah. Be careful what you wish for. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we used to have the stream trains back on Infinite Flight. That was crazy, bro. Like, yeah, it was. You know, I really appreciate flying by myself sometimes. You can really just have the freedom. Don't feel rushed. You know, there's no stress, whatnot. You know, unless you're flying in busy airspaces, things like that. It's a different story, but yeah. But it's fun. It's definitely more fun with friends, more fun to fly with people. So thank you all of you who did come out and was able to, you know, spend some time on the stream and either watch or fly, whichever. It's one of my favorite things, honestly, about streaming, because honestly, if I'm not streaming and I'm flying, I'm usually kind of doing a lot of other things. You know, my focus is not really completely on the flight. It's on like everything else. But when I'm streaming, I'm like, my attention's on the chat. It's talking to you guys. If we're in a voice chat, anything like that, then we can do that too. So definitely makes the time go by much faster. And flying is fun, but it's always more fun with friends, with other people. So people you can share that passion with, you know. Did you have to move the V2 folder into your extra aircraft folder, or did the planes show up in X-Plane from the INI simulations folder? Yes, the planes will show up already in the INI simulations folder. All right, we're at cruise. We'll be here for just a few minutes. And so basically, if you already have the old INI, the way that I update, is that a plane in front of me? That is a plane right off our nose. You will need to go to the INI. If you have the installer that they have, or like the client, you can go there and update it there. It's gonna say that it doesn't recognize that you have an INI A300 installed at all. Like, it no longer recognizes V1 as a valid install of the A300. So you have to reinstall it and reset up your camera views, reset up all your configs, stuff like that. I want to make a new camera that is a nose camera, because I think that's such a cool camera. Using X camera, I'm just gonna do this here. And I like to put it off for the first officer side personally. Yeah. And then we'll save that view for later. Boom. Yeah, we got traffic right there off our nose. Yeah, the folder that the installer puts it in is perfectly fine. You don't need to move it for any reason. I don't know if it would break it if you moved it, but you don't need to move it. All right, so flight update. We are 32,000 feet at cruise, but we are 10 miles away from our top of drop. We're descending on the Renders or Reindeer, I don't know what they call it, the Renders 1 RNAV arrival into Las Vegas, expecting to land west on 26 left for me. The bottom altitude of that looks like it's gonna be around 8,000. So I'm gonna set our altitude select down to 8,000 feet. And it will double check our flight plan this time to make sure that I have the version of the arrival that I'm expecting, because last flight I kind of got caught off guard. And also, is it just me, or did Las Vegas International change their name from what used to be McCarran something to something else? Las Vegas Reed International now. Is that right, guys? That's what my charts say. Would I say 8,000? Let me go to 8,000. It should show up in your X-Plane. Whenever you open X-Plane, you should see it in your aircraft, even in the INI folder. X Aviation does that. There's a few other companies that like make their own folder for their aircraft. All right, so 8,000 is set. We are almost there. All right, it says P descent, hit profile now. All right, now it's gonna retard the engines, which is gonna pull the engines back and start us descending. Look how fast that happened. All right, down to our flight plan. Our MDA this time, I'm gonna get it right this time. Now that I know it's actually in AGO and not, yeah, this will be 200. So 200 AGO. And then here for decision height, again 200 AGO. Harry Reid. Who the heck is Harry Reid? Like, who paid so much money to the airport that they changed their name? I know there's a lot of rich people in Vegas, but dang. It's just weird, because I've always known it as, you know, McCarran or whatever. So it's interesting. You can see me on your display flight, but not others on your nav display. I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't see any of you guys on my display either. So I'm wondering if I even have my stuff set up right. to see traffic on my TCAS. Alright, so we're descending now, or the aircraft is descending on its own. We got our decision height in there, which is good. It's cool. I'll pop that out. Go over here. Landing perf. Airport KLAS. Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. 26 left. That's a shorter runway, but we should be okay. I hope. And then we'll get our ATIS request. It will be medium reverse. Actually, our landing weight is going to be 275.9er. And ATIS request. So funny because inside it's so quiet, but on the outside it's so loud. Yeah, so basically what I did is I deleted all my V1 plane. I originally kept my liveries for the original ones. I thought that I could just move them over. I was wrong. It didn't work. I also brought my X camera stuff over, and I was wrong about that too. That didn't work either. All right, so I don't know why, but whatever reason, it's not picking up the right wind. So we're gonna go down to our other guy down here and grab the wind information for Las Vegas, the METAR. So Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. Send, wait for it, request. I can pop that out too. That's cool. Okay, winds are variable at 3. Can I type in variable? Is that a thing? Nope, can't. Alright, so 0 at 3 knots. So yeah, there we go. Hold on, let's get rid of that. 10 miles, fuel at 6,500, fuel at 1,300, temperature 0.6. Dew points -2, altimeter is 29er, 89er. Maybe we'll print that out. Logan, you just got the honeycomb flight. Yo, congrats, man. It is an amazing piece of machinery. Or hardware, I should say. Tear that off. The new CPDLC is something that you did not have back when you were flying a 1989-99. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it's a new I mean, I'm not a pilot, but it's a new concept to me. Alright, we need more drag, so we'll pull the speed brakes out. I love flying into Vegas. I actually still have a Vegas video that I recorded from when I wasn't flying. I was riding as a passenger on the window seat. I want to post that video to YouTube, but I just haven't got around to it. But it was a gorgeous. The takeoff and the landing in Vegas was just man, probably one of my favorite. Probably one of my favorite. Oh, there you are. Oh, there's a 747. CPDLC didn't come into use around 2008. Nice, man. What did you fly back in the day, Anthony? 300s, I'm assuming? Less drag. Okay. You wanted more drag, now you want less drag. Gotcha. Wait, what do you want? More drag or less drag? Let me know. Now we should start seeing the city of Vegas right out here on the horizon. Okay, now it wants more drag. This thing cannot be happy. The 300, the 600, the 75, 76, 72, and 707. Man, that's nice. That's really cool. That is really cool, man. I love all of those planes. You must have been flying for a long time, too, if you got to fly that many different aircraft. Sounds like you had a pretty nice career, I hope. Hopefully you're enjoying your retirement now. But from what I hear in the airlines, they will work your butt off. Alright, so did I do the ILS yet? I did not. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So it'll be 111.5, so we can keep the 111 and just add a 5. and CRS would be 259. Wow, that's very similar to what we landed at in Ontario. The ILS starts at a mandatory 8,000 feet at Preno. Let me go take a look at this flight plan, make sure we have what I want. It says more drag. You want more drag than what I'm giving you? But pop this screen out. We'll go down here and scroll through our flight plan. So right now we're going past I don't know, is it renders? Renders, we need to be, just turn the constraints on. Oh, they're on. Oh, there's traffic. I don't see it on here though. Must be a way to turn that on. Anyways, all right, reindeers. That's what I'm gonna call it. Which we should have already passed. Yeah, we did already pass reindeer. And coming over to Grandma. After Grandma, it's gonna be Beauty at 12,500.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb.
Envy. After Envy, making a right turn at 083 to what looks like Red Quinn. Yep. And we'll change this to plan mode so we can actually scroll through it. There we go. Alright, so let's also zoom in. Oh, we have a discontinuity. I just noticed that. This looks interesting over here by Boulder. So, Waffle, where's Twaffle? There it is. So, Red Quinn, Twaffle, Bourbon at 8,000 feet, 210 knots, that's matches, and then vectors for the ILS that we get. After that, the beginning of our approach is at Preno. After the vectors, which is over here. And then Lair, it should be 8,000 though. Oh yeah, 8,000 is right. Lair is 6,500. Huxar is 5,200. Sean 4,800. Yeah, so all this is in here. Correct. Cool. All right. I just want to double check because you know sometimes you get surprises. All right. So yeah, that's why we're hearing all that stuff about climb because they had a 747 right in front of us. I'm not gonna hit you, Archer. What up, Bigga J? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. CPDLC login code SKSU. What does that mean? I don't. We need a tutorial, and I can't make it because I don't know how to do it unless I just go research and find out. But I don't know how to use CPDLC. I want to use it. It sounds super cool. I tend to get CPDLCs on VATSIM all the time in the in the UI thing, but I want to get it here in the cockpit. But I need to learn how to do it, and I've never done it. Like, there's really never been any other plane in X-Plane that I know of that has had the CPDLC feature. Alright, we're not low enough. Did we put our altimeter yet? We haven't done that yet. Let's do our altimeter, which is 2989. There it is, 13,000 feet. Yes, I did sign up for Hoppy, Titus. I signed up for Hoppy. I got a logon code, which I put in, so I can show you here that I actually already put in all that information. Actually, before we do that, let's get this set up. Compute. There we go, so we got that. So now if I go to settings, you see I can set Hoppy logon, so I have one. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a secret or not, but I have a Hoppy logon. And yeah, I just don't know how to use it. I don't know what to do now. Like, what do I do with that information? Like, how do I know if it's working? Oh, CPDLC, log on status. Like, what does this mean? No freaking clue what that means. Alright, we can see the city of Vegas. We have traffic off our nose right there. making a right turn. This is gonna be a fun approach into Vegas, man. I love flying into Vegas. You should see the airport. Luis Mosquea, hello, welcome to the stream and happy birthday to you. Make sure if you are here and you hear my voice in the chat that you say a quick happy birthday to Luis in the chat. Congrats to you, my friend, on living another year, surviving.
Looks like it's traffic, GPS 402, landing runway 19 miles.
Happy birthday, my friend. This wing view is for you. Oh, our speed rates are out. So how do you get a logon code from the dispatcher? Because I can understand, okay, this is where I'm starting, right? I'm in, where I was in Ontario, for example. Now, there's no ATC on right now, so I don't think this would work anyways, but it's okay, LAS. So say that this was fully a thing. So where would I get the code that I need to have for the controller or whatever? Now, here comes 10,000 feet, guys. Landing lights coming on. Wing lights, runway turn-offs, taxi lights, nose light, everything's coming on. Is that APU off? Yeah. There is
Las Vegas traffic.
Vegas.
UPS 402 is going to vacate runway 19 left, taxi gate. Las Vegas traffic.
Beautiful. All right. Vegas traffic, UPS 116 heavy is inbound. Entering left downwind now for 26 left, expecting the ILS. Vegas traffic. Yes, we started off in Phoenix, and we flew to Ontario. Did a quick turn there, and now we're continuing over to Vegas. So I didn't update the title or description, so I'll probably do that after the video's over. But yeah, we're going to Vegas now. The plane should, in theory, continue descending down to 8,000 feet first and slowing down to 210 knots. That's what the chart says. If it doesn't, then again, this is kind of like the part where, you know, if you trust the plane too much, it's possible that sometimes, you know, it just might not do it the way you think it's going to do it, or maybe you programmed it wrong. So that happens to me all the time. I would like to get good at this plane, good enough that I can start flying on pilot edge, because honestly this couple flights would have been great on pilot edge with ATC and everything like that. And they actually do have CPDLC on pilot edge, but I don't know if it works with this plane yet. I know it works for, like, I think the fly-by-wire A320 stuff like that. There's Vegas Reed, Harry Reid International. So weird saying that. I don't like I don't know how I feel about that. Once VATSIM integrates it more, the code would probably be like real life, which is KUSA. Huh, interesting. Yeah. I'm definitely guilty of that, trusting the plane too much, or not watching it closely enough. I'm just like, all right, well, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, it's gonna do this, and then next thing you know, I'm in Canada. I'm supposed to be in Florida.
Vegas traffic, UPS 402 heavy is going to be taxiing to the cargo ramp via Bravo 8, Bravo 7, Bravo 6, Bravo 4, and then all the way on Charlie to the air cargo Las Vegas traffic.
Alright, let's put our slats out. And we're just about ready to land. We're flying over Henderson. We're going to be flying just next to Boulder City. I actually still do a lot of flying on DCS World out around Vegas. I've made a few of my own missions out of Nellis Air Force Base with like the F-16s and the F-18s and the A-10s and stuff like that. And I actually try to fly. Like, I use like the real world charts and try to fly out to the actual practice areas and do like, you know, bombing and stuff like that. Is it snowing in Vegas? That's hilarious, Anthony. When these first came out, the most common phrase on the voice recorder was, "What is it doing now?" That sounds familiar. We say that quite a lot in flight simming too, so that's funny. But yeah, is it snowing out here? I mean, I don't have snow in my version of X-Plane. I don't have any plugin that gives me snow, so even if it was snowing, we would not see it, sadly. Alright, what heading is that? Still 083. Alright, we're getting vectors now. I'm gonna go into heading select. And we're gonna get slowed down. I'm gonna turn off profile. And get down to the S here. Okay, aircraft, what are you doing? Why are you nosing up? That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Securing traffic, GPS 944, 6.5 mile final, runway flat.
Alright, turn our base.
Securing traffic.
I'm gonna turn a little early. Preno actually haven't got there yet. What lake is this? Is this Lake Mead, right? And let's go ahead and make a descending left turn down to 6,000 feet. Using vertical speed. Ah, come on, scroll wheel. Come on, scroll wheel. Oh, it's so annoying. I just want to, there we go, thank you very much. Alright, keep the turn coming. And a little bit of speed brakes, get that speed back. And we need to descend very quickly right now. And another notch of flaps. And land. A very awkward angle. We just caught that ILS. Vegas traffic, UPS 116 is on the ILS. Runway 26 left, about 15 miles. Or actually more like 20. Yeah, more like 20. Look at these mountains, holy crap. I think we're getting better at this. You know what, let me not speak too soon. Hush. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it.
And again, 140, 1433, pushback from the A gate.
Behind us is the Hoover Dam. I think it's over there, right? Somewhere. Way back. It's actually pretty far behind us, actually. It's not that close.
Current traffic, just 944, clear 26 left Alpha 6.
Alright, we are going to set the brakes to medium for today's landing. Back to landing perf, here's our speeds. There's a runway, have the field in sight. Yes, Michael, I'm using X camera. You guys good back there? You alright? Looking good, looking good. We're on the ILS. Oak, GS. We are just almost 10 miles out. Do I recommend X camera? Heck yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I've been using it for years. JPB, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. You got here just in time. We're just about to land into Las Vegas in the A300 V2. Keep bringing that speed back. I think we're okay on the flaps right now. We're hitting 10 miles. The Vegas traffic, UPS 116 heavy is now 10 mile final, runway 26 left on the ILS of Vegas. Alright, when we land, we are expecting to exit the runway to the right. Hopefully we'll make it at Alpha 5. That is the first high-speed exit. About 5,000 feet down the runway. So wish me luck on that. If we put it down right, we should be no problem. We're doing max thrust reverse, and then we're parking over at East Air Cargo, which is gonna be on the right east side of the airport. So we'll cross 26 right and then head back on what looks to be Bravo. Maybe not Bravo. We'll probably take Charlie. Yeah, we'll take Charlie. Alright, the flaps.
Air traffic, UPS 944 crossing 26 right about the
Thank you very much, Sunrise, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Good to see you. We're still in the glide slope. We're looking okay. We're gonna drop the gear now. That's gonna give us some more drag too, hopefully. Yeah, when I say 10 mile final, I just mean nautical miles, same thing. It's just easier to say. We're going 5 miles now. And flaps full. Gears down. Auto brake set. Bullets are armed. Clearance received. Land lights are on. Runway is clear. We're landing. Again, decision height is 200 feet. AGL. And Vegas traffic, UPS 116 now 5 mile final runway 26 left. Vegas.
You better grease it.
Oh yeah. Alright, speaking of grease, we're gonna turn off the autopilot. My plane. My aircraft, let's do it. Aww. Something is going weird with the ground right now. You see these buildings floating above the ground. Alright, just follow the... Ignore that, and we're just gonna follow the lights.
Glide slow, 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 glide slow.
100.
Little high.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
I'll take it. And we're gonna miss that first exit, but that's okay. We'll take the second. Hey, that was... Look at the buildings. Something is wrong with my Vegas scenery. A negative 175, I'll take that. We floated a little bit, but it's not the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. Let it roll out, and we're taking Alpha 6. And we got disconnected from VATSIM right before we touched down. So if you're watching all in VATSIM, you probably saw me just like die when we touched the ground. I'm reconnecting now though. Vegas traffic, UPS 116 is down with the butter. Now crossing 26 right. I'm gonna take Charlie back to the air cargo. Vegas traffic. And spoilers. Alright, this is gonna be Bravo. Yeah, something is extremely off with my mesh. And I think what it is, and I should, I guess I downloaded it. I'm using Fly Tampa's Las Vegas scenery, right? But I'm using Vertical Sims Ortho. And I think there's a conflict between the two, and I need to, I think there's like a some kind of mod I can download that fixes that, but I have to look into it. Other than that, I'll take that landing. Flaps are up, landing lights will come off, wing lights will come off, taxi lights will stay on, strobe lights will come off. Slow down. Runway turn-offs will stay on, APU power up, and we'll kill the right engine for the heck of it. But one engine taxi back to the ramp. Yeah, I believe he made a mesh for this scenery, so I need to look into that. I don't think I've actually flown into here since I bought this scenery, which is crazy. I fly into the, yeah, that's the default version, I think, up there. I fly into Vegas all the time with Microsoft Flight Sim. One of my favorite airports to fly into because of the Fly Tampa scenery. That left engine is shutting off now. Get those mountains in the background. Just a gorgeous place to fly to. Thank you, Sunrise, for coming through. Thank you so much for that support. You're amazing. Even though you didn't understand anything we were talking about, thank you for joining the flight. And hopefully we'll see you again, man. Appreciate you very much. We could always, if you have any questions about the stuff that we do here, you can always just ask in the chat, and either I or Mod or someone else in the chat can answer your question. When am I gonna fly the Aerobax Phenom 300? We need to fly it soon. Honestly, I have plans and intentions of doing some GA or business jet flying in the near future. Matter of fact, I was thinking about doing some GA-ish flying today, but then I was like, I want to fly this plane. So maybe have to wait till next week. We'll see. I'm still debating on what I'm going to do Friday. I might take this out again, fly this again, or maybe we can fly the Phenom. I do have the Phenom 300 now from Aerobask, and I have flown it. I've been learning how to fly it. There's GPS over there. It's all good. Yeah, you know, it happens. This is what happens when you don't test scenery. So I didn't actually think we were going to make it this far today. I was like, you know what, our backup is going to be Vegas for our second leg, but I didn't actually think we would make it all the way to Vegas. Because usually we take too long on the first flight. We will watch the replay, though, of this landing.
Traffic Allegiant is taxiing to holding point Alpha 2 via one-way 25.
Yeah, again, for me right now, my go-to when it comes to flying planes like this with, you know, Boeing planes or planes with the yokes, my go-to setup right now that I've kind of found that I really like is using the TCA Boeing yoke with Honeycomb's Bravo throttle. I really enjoy that combination. And another cool thing about it too is that obviously you can change this up. You can put 4 engines here. You can, you know, I have my speed brakes and my flaps. It's small. You know, these little pieces are small. And the Thrustmaster one is a lot bigger, but I think I prefer this right now. SKSU in the D-Link menu once you get back to the ramp. All right, Titus, I'll do that here once I park in just a second. SKSU. When am I going to do another long flight? I don't know. I don't actually know. I wonder if we can fit here. I think we can. I keep forgetting the right engine's off. No marshaller today. No marshaller love. Even the equipment is floating. What is going on with this scenery? Did we land? Oh, is that gonna line up with my door? I'll park it right there. All right, guys, welcome to Vegas. Engines are shutting down. Interesting thing is you don't really hear the engine shut down much because the APU is so loud. Let's do this. I'm gonna connect the ground power and shut the APU off so we can hear the spool down better. I just want to hear it. All right, replay mode. Let's go ahead and get off of VATSIM. And we will watch the replay back and see how we did. Hopefully we don't have any issues in the replay. All right, HT, see you later, man. Thanks for coming through and hanging out with us today. And if you do decide to get this plane, I definitely look forward to seeing you streaming it. And I know you'll like it, man. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's very different than the Zebo, though. It's definitely, it's not very different than the Airbuses. So like if you're used to flying the modern Airbuses, there are a lot of things about it that you will. It's not as big of a learning curve coming to the A300 as you would expect. It's not like flying a 727. I think a lot of people think it's like flying a 727, and a lot of us are intimidated by that 727. Thank you, Hellraiser, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. It's great to have you with us today. Make sure the Sim Tokyo Pro logged to, I think we get like a 170 something like that for that landing. Oh snap. Sim Tokyo Pro logged us at a -48. We're gonna go with that. I like that. We're gonna go with that. -48. Sheesh. I can dig that. Alright, final flight time was 56 minutes. I'm gonna close out of that and it's time to watch the replay, see how we did. You even hear the engine shutting off in reverse. My GPU still connected. Oh my god. Is it gonna go away? Okay. I'm like, good. I'm like, hopefully it's not like the other planes where all the ground equipment hangs out in the whole darn replay. Alright, we're good. It was a false alarm. It was a false alarm. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Oh, sound. It's too loud. That's what it was. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, here we go. Yeah, look at their buildings. Yep. Yep. Who needs butter when you got fire emojis? Because that's what that was. Heck yeah, man. Oh yeah, that was it right there. Landing underground Honestly, initially coming over these buildings, it really tripped out my sense of height, and I was like, all right, ignore the buildings, only look at the pappy lights. Isn't she beautiful in landing config? I try to practice not slamming the nose gear down. Could have done that a bit smoother, but it wasn't bad. Camera a bit farther, about halfway down the runway. It's weird because you can kind of see where like the runway is trying to slope invisibly. I don't know. I was a little worried that there was gonna be an invisible runway at the height that the houses were at, and I was gonna crash into it. But I was like, hopefully it doesn't happen. Good job, Anthony. Buttered your landing too. How'd you do, Archer? No, he landed before us in the 747. How'd that go? Look at that view. Hey, I don't know what they did with the textures, but good job, man. Like it really looks like a good plane. Like it looked good before, but just everything has been upgraded in V2. Everything, the sounds, the modeling, the texturing, everything has just been upgraded. Let's get a wing view. Yeah, the scenery's broken. Ignore that. Ignore all the floating palm trees. I think somehow we got teleported to Area 51 just north of here. Get a wing flex. Sheesh. They finally fixed the telecom, yeah. Alright guys, you have any special request views? Cause we're about to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much, seriously, for coming out, chilling with me on today's flight. It's been a lot of fun. I plan to be back live on Friday. I have not yet decided what I'm gonna fly or where. I think I have a behind the wing view too. There we go. Oh, look at that. PBR. I love that engine spool down sound, that whine, man. Thank you so much, Anthony, bro. It's been a while, bro, that you've been able to fly with me, so good to see you flying with me today. Appreciate you so much. It's probably super late at night over there in Australia, but thank you for hanging out with me, bro. Always a pleasure. And the rest of you guys who flew with me as well, and for those of you who could not fly with us today, thank you for riding along with us today. It's always a pleasure to have you with us and chilling with us. You are the reason that makes it fun. You know, I mean, it's fun in general. Like I would enjoy it no matter what, whether you're here or not. But what I'm saying is, you make it even more enjoyable. You know, be able to share my passion, my love for aviation with you guys. And the same the other way around. Let's get a tower-ish view. It's not gonna look that right because, you know, the scenery. Where's the tower at? Yeah, there's like scenery on top of scenery. It's all broken. Yeah, this might not be very appetizing to look at like I thought it would. Q400, I don't know that I'm ready to fly back in that. Like, I love the Q400, don't get me wrong. It's just I haven't flown it in a couple weeks, so that plane is kind of a lot to get your head around. So if I can relearn how to fly the Q400 by Friday, then maybe, yeah, we'll fly the Q400. But since I have last flown the Q400, I have learned how to fly the A300. I have learned how to fly Phenom, F-16. You know, I've done a lot of things since I flew the Q400 last. So that's why I have to kind of go back and do my recurrent training on it. But there it is. Do I know when V2 will be released? It's already out, man. Update right now. Go get it, my friend. V2 is now released. I think it came out yesterday or last night. So enjoy it, guys. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool. It's definitely an upgrade. It's free upgrade. If you don't already own the plane, it might be on sale for a very limited amount of time. So I recommend picking it up. You don't want to sleep on this one. And yes, it will be compatible on X-Plane 12. So go get it, guys. Captain ACQ, thank you. Bart Person, thank you. Is it going to be a blue experience? I'm not sure if we're going to have one this week. Due to holidays and craziness on both sides of our tables. So we'll have to see. We're actually discussing it right now. So if not, I'll be back on Friday and we'll be continuing that the next week. So yeah, man. There you go. Alex, thank you, man, for hanging out with us. Wyatt Wins, good to see you. Appreciate it. Bart Person, again, thank you, Emily. Appreciate it. Let's get one more view from my new camera that we created early. That one right there. Apache, thank you very much. Anthony Play, thank you very much. JPB, thank you. Nightbot, thank you. Tyler Doyle, thank you. Mr. Unlucky, thank you very much. Paulo Jose De Santos, thank you very much. Emmanuel, thank you so much. HD, thank you again. ISO Cream, thank you. And remember, you have 3 choices, guys. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I'm out. Peace.
Glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow.